Yizzo.
Year.
I got the nickel five Izzo. I look good, don't I?
You trash.
He handsome.
You super trash.
I'm super trash.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yo, how
Yo.
do New England? How do New England keep doing it, dog? 35-7 at the half.
Hey, bro. I don't know why people count them out. You can't count them out until it's over. Yo, ain't no Belichick, ain't no Tom Brady, Terrell in there throwing passes. Like, you just can't. I don't even know why. I don't get it, yo. I don't get it at all.
Them guys is Kansas City. Stand by.
And you know what New England did? They said, "Oh, okay, we're gonna take the Baltimore game plan, and our quarterback is better than theirs, and we'll beat the Chargers like the Baltimore Ravens did." That's
Oh,
all
it
they
was
doing.
35-7.
Zero blitz. They putting pressure on Phillip Rivers' ass. The Ravens getting the blueprint, but guess what? They got Tom Brady and we got Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's going to be okay though.
He
Oh,
is.
my
He's just
bad,
gonna shit.
y'all.
Oh, okay.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
You can see all my porcelain. This is Brothers Talking Shit podcast, episode 27.
2-7.
Right, that. What's the nigga who used to play for the Giants to run it back, the big nigga? I can't think of the nigga name. Back
Tiki
in like the 90s. No,
or
no,
early 90s?
Hampton. Rodney Hampton.
Oh, I don't know.
You remember Rodney Hampton?
Nah, yo, fuck out of here.
Oh, well, fuck it. Ain't nobody really wear 27, man. But this
What
is
Ray
Brothers
Rice
Talk.
there?
Oh, Ray Rice.
No, we're not gonna do that.
That's Mr.
We try to get
I ain't
out.
gonna
We
do
try
that
to
to
get
him
out
right now.
female viewership.
I'm not gonna do that right. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna do that to him right now. He all the way getting his life together. We're not gonna do that right now.
Right.
To that guy.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray?
Yeah.
Holla at us, Ray. But this is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 27. I am the Flesh Man, better known as the Fat Boy, also known as the man who has no motherfucking problem calling you motherfucking broadish. Oh yeah, and I'm your Huckleberry, and I'm the guy who always fucks up. So be prepared for me to fuck up.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the King of Controversial Comments. I said what I said. Don't at me unless you try and cut the check. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Mister. I don't give a fuck.
All capital letters.
All capital letters. Yeah,
How you feeling, bro?
man, I cannot complain. It's been a wild week, man. It's been a
A lot.
wild week.
It's a lot to unpack, as you would say.
Yeah,
A lot to unpack.
Yeah. So we might
Well,
have to get into the, you know what I'm saying, the elephant in the room.
ain't no use but to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You figure deal me?
Yeah.
I wish we could stop talking about him, but we need to talk about him.
We need to talk about it.
R. Kelly, man, what's up?
Hey, I want to get a female perspective, right? We got a bunch of men talking about this, right?
Exactly.
So, I think we should call our good friend and sister, Miss Ashley Bennett. You know what I'm saying? To see how she feel about
Hold on, the one, not the one from the Chef's Corner.
the Chef's Corner podcast. Miss Ashley Bennett herself. Yes,
We gonna have her on.
We gonna have her on. Yeah.
Say word. I've been meaning to meet her. like I ain't know her 16 years.
Hey, Miss Bennett, how are you? We are on the podcast.
Kutch. Hey, what's up, me? See, this my motherfucking little big sister. What's up?
I'm getting this. This season wrap.
He can't see you.
Right.
This motherfucker ordering food on the podcast.
Yo, she sound low too, bro.
My flight. I'm catching my flight.
Hey, I'm gonna call you regular because the FaceTime ain't gonna work.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's get it back on here, man. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, fuck with that Chef's Corner, man. It's out there. She doing her thing. You about to get it back on.
Yeah, that better for that part. You hear the ringing?
Yeah, it's loud.
Why you so low? You gotta cut your sound up.
Yo, say it with your chest.
Yo.
Sis, you can hear me?
Yeah, I am.
All right, man. Let's talk about R. Kelly. We need that woman's perspective, man. How you feeling about all this R. Kelly shit going on?
How am I feeling about R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I have several feelings towards R. Kelly right now. First, I'm looking at him as a victim. I'm looking at him as a victim because, he was sexually abused for so long, from 6 to 12 years old.
know she got a lot going on in the back.
Alter ego. I think it's created an alter ego in him where, he created this other person and he became the predator.
You can't hear?
It sound all muffled.
Neef said you sound muffled.
Yeah, there's the other side, okay, like, people take an adult, you have these issues, I think you not seek help for those issues.
Hold up, we're going to call you right back.
It's not.
I can't hear. Well, I can hear. I heard everything you said.
We got to catch her home. I can't hear her that good. I don't know if it's going to be played. I don't know how it's going to play when I can't really even hear what she's saying. It's a lot going on in the back. We got to catch her when she's home and she in a secure place.
All right. All right, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? The fellas.
Listen, this is what we need to do. Cut all that and let's just start all over.
Why? We can't hear. We won't be able to hear then.
No, I'm not saying go to her. We just got to go to another week.
Okay. Shit, we 6 minutes in. Nigga, keep it moving. You want to bring Jordan in now? It's like we get another male perspective.
We can do it. All right, so you can't even listen to it to hear how it was, huh?
Nah. I mean, it is what it is. We rocking this shit organic, man. Stop rolling the tape, man. It's not your thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. Oh, no, my role?
What Joe was saying all weekend. Hey, Nee, let me produce you.
Right,
like, come on, man. You over here doing like this, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the
bad.
EQ.
Let's go.
I got the levels up, you know what I'm saying? You talking about cut.
My bad. All right, let's go.
Yeah, lead out. All right. Yeah. All right. What we talking about, man? We still talking about R. Kelly?
Here we go, R. Kelly.
Let's talk about R. Kelly.
All
right. Can you hear the phone ringing? Yo.
What's good, bro?
Hello?
Yo, can you hear us?
Come on, Playboy. It's your time, Playboy. Let's go.
Everybody got some shit going on with the side of the door.
Everybody got a lot going on, bro.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you through my headset.
Okay.
You in a secure space?
You good? You got some space, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on.
You on deck, my guy. Let's go. It's
Yeah, you
time.
I'm saying you on the podcast, man. You gotta be in
Let's go. You wanted it?
Man, you can edit it. You can edit it out.
I can't edit it out.
We can't.
We
We
can't
gotta
edit
go
no
with it.
background sound. This is us.
All right, we live, man. What's going on, everybody?
No, we ain't on yet, though. You ain't started, did you?
I've been started. I ain't never stopped it.
Oh, shit.
Stop it. Yo,
What the fuck is
let me
wrong with
produce
you?
yo.
The fuck is wrong with you? Jordan, what's good, my guy?
Look at man, ED.
Yeah.
What's good, my guy?
What's going on, D? How are you?
Man, you know me, man. I'm just trying to stay out the motherfucking way.
Hey, you should.
Let's talk that R. Kelly, though, bro. How you feeling about this R. Kelly situation, man? You still listening?
Yeah, I mean, I got my own personal, reservations about it. This is shit that's going on, in my life. That's, it made it uncomfortable to watch, honestly. For legal reasons, I can't even really mention it on the joint, for real. And I'll talk to you, well, I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
Why.
Yeah.
But it's just it makes me delve deeper into. So it put me in a really weird place because it was it made me delve deeper into and I was having a conversation with my wife. It's how much do we really value our women as a whole? Specifically even artistically, and the rhetoric that we use and how we refer to even in our music and what we entertain by. We refer to women as hoes and not even on no corny shit hoes and bitches and shit like that. And then to see people defending them, R. Kelly, it put me in a weird space because I was as men, as black men, it's easy for us to defend the women in our life that we value, but we will specifically turn the other cheek to women who not necessarily affiliated with us. If they're not our sister, our cousin, a wife or nothing like that, then you know niggas don't really care. And that's kind of how I felt about how everybody was like the conversations in regards to the R. Kelly shit. But specifically, I think that a lot of those people that were involved were paid, and they signed non-disclosure acts. This is just my opinion. I don't know, this is fact. I think they signed non-disclosure acts, and once the gravy train stopped, once the money stopped, because the girl was 18, that's when all the parents and the caretakers or whatever decided that we want to get our girls back. We don't know where she is, blah blah blah. Because none of these women are missing. They're not kidnapped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I think that's like an overlooming fact that people just kind of ignore. It's like, wait, these women aren't. Everybody know where they at.
Right.
So
they don't want to leave.
Yeah, it's just like somebody, you like, bro, just think about it like this. How would Madison get to live with a grown, like, how would you ever think it's a good idea for Madison to go with a grown man on tour or to stay at his house at 14?
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's just not. I mean, like you historic. I guess like people don't have nothing, and you already hold your child as the having talent, and all right, you can sing. You like here's an opportunity to change your family circumstances, right? And you turn a blind eye like so many people have to what really is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's been a pedophile. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I think. That's what I think that defines, like, people were being paid, bro. Like, that's, I think, like, if you hear them people talking in them interviews, a lot of stuff was like left out. It was like, I'm just like, so how did he even get your child? So you telling me your daughter out here moving on her own, like making moves at 16, 15, able to leave the state, and you knew?
Right.
No,
They weren't runaways.
I think
You know what I'm
first,
saying?
Hope. Let me go back though, bro. Oh, you just said a lot, and there's a couple things that I really want to specify that you said. I really agree with you to the point where as though, like, even with because when we did this podcast last week, we had watched the first four. I
Yeah,
had watched the first
I listened
four.
to the whole joint too. I listened to
Right.
the whole joint.
You didn't watch any though, right, Rob?
No, wait. This
Last time.
no, I did. I had watched the first two.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to me it was weird because the family that took the husband and wife that took their child to the R. Kelly show, to me that was crazy. Also, what intrigues me is all these people feel like, or even these young kids feel like R. Kelly can make them famous. Who is R.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly made famous besides Sparkle? So it's not like we talking about Jermaine Dupri, who's made multiple acts famous, or
Mm-hmm.
Diddy, or somebody like that. R. Kelly's made one person famous. Has he wrote a lot of songs for a lot of artists? He has. Has he seen a lot of success in his own career? He has. But he hasn't just been making a bunch of people famous. So what makes people feel like it's okay? Like R. Kelly's the guy to get my child on.
Right, but I mean, Lil Zane could probably do that shit today. You know what I'm saying? Because people been on. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how you just look at it. Like, oh, they been on. Let me, you know what I'm saying, go do that. But on a much grander scale, god dang on R. Kelly has probably been the top R&B head for the past 30 years.
You're right. And another thing that jumped out to me was it's not really black men who supporting him through all this. It's a lot of black women who just don't care. So as much as we want to say we don't value our black women, it's a lot of black women that ain't valuing each other, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that
but I
has to be
think
pointed out.
so. But I think a lot of that. I was including everybody, and within, like, I wasn't saying just men or women. I think that's perpetuated more like that's common. That's common across the board within our race. Period. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in regards to valuing black women, like, it's, I don't think we give enough credit to what we uh ingest in regards, like, artistically. So it's like, if you listen, to a song, like, what's fucking, you go all the way back to the Chronic, right?
Mm-hmm.
The joint kick off, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a song that we know verbatim.
Right.
You
But
know what I'm
see,
saying?
to
So it's
me,
like, if that's, wait, hear me out. So
go ahead.
that's if that's a foundation for how we, like, nobody. No, here's the thing: nobody else sings about their women the way that we do in our music. You know what I'm saying? Then for to flip it and be like, we gotta love our black queens, and it's a whole different. It's a whole different. Like you listen to Guns N' Roses and all that shit. They not saying that the fucking groupies is hoes.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or fuck bitches get money.
But I think
these are women. These are sisters. But
I think we have to separate. Honestly, let's be honest. If a song says every woman ain't shit but hoes and tricks or whatever, I think you got to separate. It's some women out there that ain't shit but hoes and tricks. It's some women out there that are black beautiful queens, and I think that's in every race, every. Say it again. That's just like they say every black man will take care of his kids. It's some black men that don't take care of their kids. It's some black men who go all out for their kids. If we sit back here and say we've all experienced certain women and certain that are good women that are black queens, and there's certain women that are very wild out there. So I mean, it's a difference. If you can't say all is all. You get what I'm saying? All women are anything. It's some women out there that live a lifestyle, obviously, that makes them not shit.
Right. So I say that, and that's a valid point, right? And I don't want to harp on it too much because y'all just invited me in, so I appreciate it.
Bro, do what you do. Don't
man. Ain't no holding back on brother.
Hey Jordan, I want to bring it, Jordan. Let's go.
Ain't no holding back, bro.
Let's go.
It's your platform. It's your moment.
So my thing with that is, all right. So to counter that, right? So what you're saying? How often is the opposite of what you're saying? Like how often is the opposite in songs? Like it's not common for a song to be about niggas ain't shit, but bums the whole. You know what I'm saying? That's not
social media.
That's taught to
social media all day.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that we perpetuate. I ain't talking about I'm talking about within our art form, our hip hop.
That we don't hold men responsible. You saying, bro?
Huh?
You saying that we don't hold men responsible,
or do we hold ourselves responsible?
We don't. We can't.
Right.
I can't speak on rappers. You get what I'm saying? But I'm definitely one of those guys, especially around the time when Father's Day come, who really not about seeing these guys get hyped that ain't really playing a part in their child's life. Like this ain't for y'all. You get what I'm saying? So I'm definitely one of them guys, and I'm definitely going into the. I don't want to deal with anybody. If you have, especially in these days and times, if you have a child, you can buy your child a cell phone. There's things you can do. You don't got to go through the mom. So if you're not a father and present in your kid's life, now more than ever, there's not an excuse for that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. I feel like we have to hold, and I agree with you because there's a lot of things as far as men. Because we talking men now. Let's go. We got to hold men responsible. We sit back saying free Tony and free him and free them. Some of these motherfuckers we screaming free don't need to be free. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things going on out here that we have to look at each other and hold each other responsible for. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people who in jail but need to be in jail. I'm not saying everybody does. There's some people that need to come, but it's some people that it's a lot of things going on and we not holding each other responsible. If you know a young boy down the street, like I said, and I think I said this before in the podcast, like we talking about who doing what and who we talking about the cops what they doing and what everybody else doing. What about your cousin or the young boy down the street that you know killed such and such on Tuesday and ain't nobody saying nothing? You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely that thing where we have to be held responsible, and I definitely agree with you on that.
So I think, my biggest takeaway from it was from watching that R. Kelly shit was like as much as we say we love a black woman, we don't love her enough. And that's just like I'm willing to die on that hill only because it's hard for me to listen to certain music, right? As a dad to girls. I'm about to have another one. And then I'm like, damn, it's like, so what if so and so all he know when he's 15 and my daughter's 15 that if she a certain way she a hoe, right? Because you know what I mean? Because I raised it and I'm under number, so I'm concerned about how that's gonna be, how she's gonna be perceived. But if all we telling these little dudes or whatever. It's like, yo, if she doing this, she a hoe. She ain't doing, you know what I mean? She ain't holding it down, blah, 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 whatever. Like, how she might carry herself sexually turns to makes her less than a human being. We give that too much energy, in my opinion. And I'm like, when I say we, like, it's like, I'm a big UGK fan, fucking Sugar Free, DJ Quick, Pimp, you know what I mean? All those, you know what I'm saying? Like, it come out to how much we believe what we saying.
Mm-hmm. You got something to say, bro?
No, I understand what he say, right? You know what I'm saying? You talking to a man who, you know what I'm saying, is about to have 3 daughters, you know what I'm saying, and I have one. And you know, I hold her in the highest regard, and I know you do the same for
Right.
your daughters. You know what I'm saying? As a man who has 3. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like that
Right.
that's important. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
collectively we got 7 women, you know what I'm saying, who are looking to us for, you know what I'm saying, to be the right person, you know what I'm saying, in their lives, right? So you want your daughter to grow up and be with a man that you will be proud of her being with, and that starts with you, right? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So a lot of things, you know, especially when we talk about the art form of hip hop, right? You know, you can say bitch all day and not really talk to women that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the part, that's the juxtaposition that I struggle with. It's like,
Right.
you could say that shit all day, but let somebody call your sister, like, let somebody call Chichi one, or your sister one, or your wife one.
Right.
But see, that goes back to, first of all, I agree with that. I think it's our job as men to put the value and make our daughters understand their value as
Mm-hmm.
fathers. And it starts at home. Like you said, we're all men who I have 3 little ladies running around here. Um, you
See,
have
but
one.
so niece, the biggest thing with that is, and that's absolutely right. But that's the overloom effect. So it's like we'll make sure that the girls understand their value. We'll totally miss where we supposed to tell the men how you supposed to value the women.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, that all starts with, I mean, like I said, and I always say this, and I hate to dwell on it. Nobody taught me. I had nobody there to tell me how to
Nah,
be.
me
Or
neither. None
right.
of us.
You know
None
what I'm
of
saying?
us.
So
Like, we
Right.
learning from zero.
Yeah.
We
right.
all
I don't
learning
want
from
my
zero.
child to be. I want my daughter to. I don't want a young guy to be able to just hit my daughter over the head with any line and she just fall for it. I want her to know how she should value herself. And I mean, it starts with us. You get what I'm saying? As men, and like we're the first. We set an example every day, and it's how
Mm-hmm.
we treat the.
Yeah.
And I believe in how I treat the women in my life, as far as even like my lady, how I treat her. The girls are watching. You get what I'm saying? They're seeing how they should be treated by me. So I set that example. Even to the point where, as though when it came to my daughter mom, I had to leave that situation because the way our relationship was going didn't have me setting the best example as to how a man should treat a woman because of how our relationship was going. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to step away from that because I know my daughter's watching me. My daughter, she sees these kids are smarter than we were ever. And so they catch on and they're more quick to see what's going on and understand. So we have to understand that and understand it and be responsible in our actions when it comes to our children, our young ladies. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
you though. It can't be just that. It got to be our sisters, and it can't be just our family. It got to be the women that we know. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The other women out here. And I feel what you're saying. Like, what about those women? We can't just be selective with how we go about that. We have to build up all our women to make them feel that way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but that's loaded, man. Like, so I mean, it's hard for me to care about people I don't care about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
and
see,
That's another thing too. It's
as
like,
harsh as that sounds, like there's certain things I don't put myself in. Like I don't get in nobody relationship situation because then like you the bad guy. We already said you the odd man out. You the one
right.
that's not getting invited to any of the
To the
parties. You
cookout,
know what I'm
right.
saying? To the cookout. You ain't got that going over for game night. None of that stuff is happening. You know
When
what I'm
you in the
saying?
but hold on, can I say something? I I think if they were to be broken down and really had a conversation, a lot of those young ladies that are in those situations with R. Kelly didn't have a male figure around to show them their worth. I think
Man,
that can
them
be
people was getting paid, bro. Like
They all took checks.
not
Exactly.
even that. I'm talking
They
about
all
before all
took
that.
checks.
To get yourself in that
That
situation,
shit was, yo, just think. My thing is like, yo, how could somebody get your little girl from up under you?
it wasn't
You
no
don't.
dads around though, bro. That's what I think. That's the
You
Nah,
kind
don't
old
of.
know
girl
it.
father was there, yo.
But he a dickhead.
Azriel.
He's a dickhead because he took his daughter to the show. Why would you take your daughter at 15 years old to an R. Kelly show? It's something wrong with them.
Yeah, I told because
I'm not taking my daughter around R.
people was
Kelly.
separating the goddamn artistry from the acts. That's my point.
Man, they was trying to get paid.
That exactly. Whether it be record deals or you know what I'm saying, taking the checks. Like, there's no
All the
way
people
in
need to be arrested,
2019
bro.
R. Kelly should be worth $1 million.
That man, to me, that dad with the little girl who wanted to sing and ended up being what that's his. He got to live with that.
Oh, he responsible. Yeah, he was
He's
100%
responsible for that.
responsible. Yeah, for sure.
Why is your
Like
15-year-old daughter at an
none of
R.
them
Kelly
girls was
show?
missing, bro. None
Yeah.
of them girls was missing. Nobody didn't know where they was at.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Nobody. They don't. I don't think they have the male. Besides the one girl, and I don't know how he played his part as a dad because, like I said, he took his daughter to an R. Kelly show. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I'm not taking my daughter to see R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck what she's talking about. How much you want to sing? You're not going to go see R. Kelly. It's another way.
Right.
And then she went to the hotel without them. Like she just was doing her own thing, and she was telling them what she wanted to do. I'm that dad. I'm an old school dad. I'm running shit. I tell y'all how I go. Ain't none of y'all bad. I'm the baddest motherfucker in here. You know what I'm saying? That's the cloth I'm cut from. So ain't no child in this household telling me how things is going down.
Mm-hmm.
So it was obvious to me he might be president, but he weak as shit. Because there's no way your daughter should tell you what she's doing and just be busting moves without the fear of. She should be scared to go see. I don't give a fuck what R. Kelly talking about. R. Kelly tell her to come. She should be scared of his reaction to even go see R. Kelly without them.
Yeah. That motherfucker said they ain't seen her since her graduation in June of 2016.
And they
That's
still trying to.
crazy.
They
Okay,
still
we
running
was
up
like,
on
yo,
R.
she
Kelly,
18
man.
now. Thank
Yeah,
you.
right.
So how do y'all feel about everybody now trying to separate themselves from R. Kelly? Is it too
Man, that's
late?
some sucker shit, man. like
What you
comment,
mean?
all them, like that's some sucker.
Oh, they just don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, in the
Yeah,
mix. You know what I'm saying? Chants up
right.
there, like, I feel bad for the songs I did.
You knew though, bro.
Nick Cannon talking about Gigolo, everybody knew. That's why they said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just turned a blind eye to what was right in front of them.
Chance from Chicago.
Yeah. He saw it. He knew it all.
Apparently, it was a known thing that in Chicago. That's what he was doing. Like, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Yeah. It was known by everybody.
So how do y'all feel about the fact that his sales have increased, or basically his listens and stuff like that have
Hey,
gone up?
man, let me tell you something, man. There's some toxic black folk in this country, man. Black folks gonna stand behind something just because they don't want to see a nigga fall, bro.
But
People,
hey, Jordan,
yeah.
Jordan, the truth though, it's a lot of black. Like we talking about uplifting our black women. Like okay, as black men, how can we expect anybody else to support us if we don't support each other? It's a lot of black women that
I
aren't.
can't support that.
It's a lot of black
Same way
women who
people were saying
aren't.
Bill Cosby was it was a conspiracy. I'm like, dog, maybe like if it was one or two, yeah, but I can't like nah.
So here's my twist, yo. That documentary was so well put together. I don't even think Dream Hampton could have did a better job. You know what I'm saying? Like the timeline of it all, the fact that she showcased a young lady who was out there, you know what I'm saying, picketing for him during the, you know what I'm saying, the child pornography case, and then she go and be with him as a 16-year-old, and she becomes a victim. Like,
But
dog, he was out
bro,
there.
listen to this. She said at 14 years old, I was a fan. At 14 years old, what the fuck do you know about R. Kelly music?
A lot. A lot, bro.
Then she was
That's like
her
asking
life
me at
been
14 year
listen,
old what did I know
her
about
life
Michael
been
Jackson music.
bro, no. being 14 and know Michael Jackson music and being 14 and know R. Kelly music is two different things.
You have to put your age aside from it, yo. Like you got just think about how old she is now. Think about how old she is now. She got 3 daughters.
Dog, at 14 years
On the
old.
radio, y'all heard the song fucking I Bet You Ride It So Good? Like, that's on the radio.
I don't
R.
listen to the
Kelly?
radio. No, just a
Me
song on the
neither.
No, I
radio.
don't listen to the radio neither.
Yeah.
Shay told me, she said, baby, if you ever heard this song, and this dog, it starts off like this. I need a rider to put it inside her. This on the radio. He said, and the brother said, I bet you ride it so good. I said, dog, they play this on the radio with no edits? Because he's not cursing.
But hold, real talk though. It's in Philly, right? It's a radio show in Philly. I'm not gonna say the name of it. But some of the conversation that's had in the morning when your child can be going to school or whatever is not appropriate for these young
Son,
kids to be hearing.
Right.
son.
Listen, they got listen. Even with the and I'm not here to hate on how anybody live their life. But who wants I don't want to explain to my 9-year-old why a grown man is calling himself mother. It's a grown man that calls himself mother, whatever. It's a grown man. If you gay, ain't nothing wrong with you being gay and living your life. But when you call
Right.
yourself mother, I have to explain that to my daughter. Why is a grown man saying his name is mother? You get what I'm saying? And it's things all around. When you look at TV now, the shows that used to come on at the late night when the kids are asleep, it's coming on 8, 9 o'clock, and we have bisexual situations or lesbian situations. And I'm not saying, listen, you live your life, but I'm not trying to explain to my child at 9 years old something that a conversation we shouldn't be having right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because you old school, you have a certain age. But when you say what is a 14-year-old doing listening to R. Kelly, like that's loaded, right? So think about it. TP2.com, one of his best albums of all time. I was
I was like,
19.
I
I was
was
19.
17, 17, 18 when I
You
heard the
see what
song.
I'm saying? I
Right.
was 19.
And I
Back it up
copied
to
it.
12
And I
play. I
copied
was
it.
listening to 12 play. And I was every
11.
bit of 12 or
11.
13. You know what I'm saying?
11.
For real. So it's not far fetched for a 14-year-old to be listening to R. Kelly.
Yeah, so like the age in regards to exposure, I think a lot of that has to do with us being parents now. Because if you think about it, it's like when Shook Ones came out, what, 1994?
Uh-huh. Sure. Right.
I was 12.
Right.
You couldn't
I
tell me
was
I
12.
wasn't in Mobb Deep, bro.
Right. I mean, Helter Skelter, Snoop Dogg. I was listening to Reasonable Doubt going down to Howard Homecoming with my cousin Mike and my cousin Bert. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr.
I
Mike.
had Doggy Style. I had
Right.
Doggy
It
Style.
had doggy style, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
my uncle bought me Doggy Style. I was
All right, so
11.
let me ask you this. Us as men, right? Us as men living in this generation with daughters, how do we control with YouTube and all that, how do we control all it like these kids can listen to whatever you can't control it. So how do we still make our daughters understand that they're young black queens or young black princesses? How do we do that with all this going on?
Be
Well,
present,
see,
yo.
yeah, that, like what they ingest or what they exposed to is just an environmental thing. Like, so that's just almost like being outside. So whatever foundation you establish, like in your household, or in that relationship, is going to be way more profound than hopefully way more profound than any outside influence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to have, because I think a lot of times we as parents we try to we try to parent based on our level of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
And for all intents and purposes, that isn't always necessarily conducive to the level of comfort for the child.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we all want to rule with an iron fist, but like anybody, as men, we know from experience, the girls who was come up under the most strict parents
Was the wildest ones.
You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So we know that. So it's like same way you use the pressure bust pipes, right? You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta have that balance. So in regards to controlling it, it's hard. For one, because they all got cell phones, they all got access to it.
Right.
So you trying to control it is only going to make it more appealing. It's only going to make it more attractive. It's only going to make them want to get a level of understanding outside of what you tell them, so that they can build their own opinion or they formulate their own opinion about whatever they've been exposed to in that environment. So, I'd be the last person to tell somebody how to be a parent, but I think it does say something to having those conversations with your children once they, of a certain age where you can have real conversations with them.
All right, bro. Let me ask y'all one more question, right? Why do we hold hip hop so responsible when everything else is not just hip hop? It's TV, it's movies, it's a lot of other things that we have to consider. It's not just hip hop. We hold hip hop so responsible for the failures, or R&B and hip hop, black music in general. We hold it so responsible. But what about movies? When you got
well, that's easy, bro. I'm
What's
saying.
bigger? I'm gonna answer your question.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I got you. I got you. Yo, there's nothing bigger than hip hop. That's it. Period. Nothing's bigger.
Every movie that you're gonna see is gonna have hip hop in it.
Right, but you got what's the shit called? Something of Gray, what's the shit, the freak Gray shit, the movie,
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah.
You got all this shit. You got fucking CW and all this shit, MTV. You got Teen Mom on, like you got all this shit going on, and it's just like, you know what? But it's hip hop that's really destroying.
They all gonna appeal to them. They all gonna appeal to hip hop. So having hip hop responsible, that's a broad.
There's nothing bigger than our culture.
But let's keep it a bean. It starts home. It's the parents.
I agree. But we are unapologetically hip hop. Me, you, Jordan, our kid, we're unapologetically hip hop.
But it comes to a point where, as though, I feel like we have to educate our children and let them know that this is just entertainment. I swear to God, hip hop is the only thing in the world that we want to make literal. Why can't hip hop just be entertainment? If Quentin Tarantino has nigga 100 times in this movie, guess what? It's just entertainment. But if YG put out an album and he say this, that, and the third, this shit gotta be literal. This shit gotta be the truth. This shit is just entertainment. Guess what, dog? I listen to the toughest, roughest, thuggest. I sell fucking bricks, music, and guess what? I go to work and cook every day. I never touch a fucking brick. I don't want to.
So, I'll answer your question with this. So, what's the one thing about hip hop that that we always feel like you can't be? You can't be fake, right? So the authenticity and how people want the presentation of who you are as a hip hop artist, that resonates with us, like old school, like us. Early hit. Maybe not so much the newer kids, but that resonates with us more because authenticity was like, oh, this nigga real. We know, as great as Pusha T is or Jay-Z, I've never went to sleep thinking like Pusha T really sold metric tons of cocaine. No. But it's kids who
it never made me want to do it either.
It's kids who believe that. I had a conversation with somebody on Twitter and the nigga was like, yo, how you know he ain't sell metric tons? I said, dog, there's no way. Brother, he's been rapping for 20 years. He's 40.
Right.
Was he selling when he was 15? If Pusha T was selling metric tons of cocaine when he was 15, he's the biggest drug dealer ever made.
Right. Right.
Like, if you got to the plug before you were 30, plug, you are some nigga.
We gotta be responsible. Like, it seems like to me, everybody wants to blame everything else, and it starts at home. At the end of the day, and that's what it really comes down to.
And it goes back to a whole bunch of other shit. Like, when did we start having homes? When did we, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just starting to get buying houses the last 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, our family from the projects. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but know what? I really feel like
some of our parents are first generation homeowners. Am I right, Terrell?
Absolutely.
You're right. I feel like our generation right now, 30 to 35, 30 to 40, we changing shit up. We not like the other shit.
Right, but it's still changing.
We got a way to go, but
you gotta think this country, however old this country is, however long this shit been going on. Like I just said, our family of like first generation homeowners, like Terrell's mom, my mother, they first generation homeowners from the projects.
But we're
just getting started.
we're men who are in our kids' lives. I knew on my block, it was like two dads. If now I look around, all my homies, we about our kids. We all tend to talk about our this is what this conversation that turned into. It started with R. Kelly, but we talking about now us being grown men and talking about our children.
Right.
I don't think 30 years ago our dads
Nah, hell no. Them
was
niggas,
on that same type time.
niggas, you don't talk to you. Them niggas ain't talk to their kids. My father still don't talk. I mean, we cool, but on the level of like man to man, but father to son.
My dad is my friend. My dad ain't my dad. My dad can't tell me shit.
Yeah.
I love him to
Yeah.
death. But Jeffrey
Yeah.
not going to. You better call Rel. You
You
want to get some shit across? Don't call Jeffrey. You better call Rel because Rel might get some shit through to me. Real shit. And I always like my life has been me living life and me seeing my friends live life and learning from what we going through, and that's what made me into a man. Ain't nobody sit back here and tell me how to raise a daughter. We don't got no handbook, bro. We all
Hell
raising
no.
girls. We don't know how to do this shit. We going off of instinct.
Yeah.
But I refuse. For me, I refuse. I've seen generations of shit in my family that guess what? It stops with me. My daughter's not going to be that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, man. We got real deep. Hold on.
Just stay getting deep, bro.
I got something to say.
You gotta take the knee piss break.
Listen, he said the knee who?
The knee piss break.
No, I ain't got that pee today. Not yet.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's a
Hold on,
that's
bro.
a signature. That's like that's a signature.
Oh, that's the new shit.
You should throw in the commercial right at that time. Right?
They look forward to that. Like when he go take his piss. No, but listen. Shout out to the motherfuckers who say they can swim underwater but can't swim on top of water. Shout outs to them. Where the fuck did that shit come from? Motherfuckers like, yo, I can swim underwater. Like, what the fuck happens to the top of the water? Like, oh, I can't do that shit. But I can wonder. I'm a beast.
It took me till I was like a grown man. I was like, oh, they just can't swim.
Right. They got their feet on the bottom.
The Navy. That's like, oh,
they got their feet on the bottom, acting like they swimming.
You mean you can't swim?
Right. Oh, you talking about swim? No, I can swim a little bit, but I can't swim.
Yeah.
But let's hold on. Let's get to it.
I don't know if you was. I don't know if you was in Diego at the time. We went to the family picnic. And Shay was there, and Shay was like, "Yo, your whole family know how to swim?" I was like, "Yo, niggas don't know how to swim." She's like, "Yo, nobody know how to swim, bro."
It's wild. I joined the Navy, and they was like, "Yo, you jumping off the water like you can goddamn make it." So I was like, we from Texas. I was like, yo, it's hot as shit in Texas. Y'all can't fucking swim. We was sneaking into the pool in Baltimore.
Swim,
you know what I'm saying?
We used to break in the pool up in the hood. I can swim.
Yeah.
But yo, hold on, man. Let's get to this. We got more, man. You ready, Jordan? You ain't gotta go nowhere, right?
He sent me the topics. I'm ready.
Oh, he sent you the topics?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Dame Dash Nick Cannon, man.
Man, Dame's
Hold on, Jordan. Hold on. You gotta give me a second, please. I'm sorry. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I think 2019 is gonna be the year of me being a man about it. Now, I have no problem grinding up my brother. My brother said Meek Mill album wasn't gonna be shit, and I had no problem grinding him up about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be a man and say, you know what, Flush, you fucked up. I really had a lot of negative things to say about Dame Dash. Now, before we get to the last 15 minutes or last 10 minutes of the interview between Dame Dash and Nick Cannon, I really feel like it's a lot of things that Dame Dash said that aren't something that everybody else thinks, but made a whole lot of fucking sense to me. And I want to say that I apologize because I feel like I was wrong about Dame Dash to a certain extent after watching that video with Nick Cannon. I had to say that. I'm done.
Oh, was that an apology to me? Because I don't think it came across that way across to the listeners on Google, Spotify, and Apple Music and the YouTube viewership.
I'm apologizing to my brother.
Yeah, yo, because I ain't hear the word apologize, yo.
I apologize to my brother because I was hating. I misunderstood Dame Dash, just like I misunderstood Joe Buttons.
Okay.
My brother's been right about Joe Buttons.
The whole time.
He's been right about Joe Buttons the whole time, and I love Joe Buttons. And I look at Dame Dash differently after the watching the Cannon interview, which my brother has been supporting Dame Dash. So me, the Flush Man, also known as Neef, because nobody calls me Flush on here. They all call me Neef. So fuck. I was wrong about Dame to a certain extent. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
What y'all think about the interview?
Maybe I gotta watch a different. Maybe I gotta watch a different interview.
You seen the Nick Cannon joint, Jordan?
Yeah, I seen it. He looking funny in the light to me.
Go ahead, unpack it, yo, because I ain't gonna hold you because this brother's talking shit. I ain't watched the whole thing. I've been busy. I
Yeah,
got a
like
lot of shit going
it's
on.
been. I watched most of it. I probably ain't watched the last 3 minutes. He just looked funny in the light to me. He looked funny in the light to me, and I don't like how he dimed out Hove. And even Bleak spoke on this. Bleak spoke on it, was like, nigga, you lying. Stop
Right.
fucking lying every time you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And truth be told, I don't know. Nobody knows, right? We don't really know. We just going off of what we hear. Dame, as much as I love who he is in regards to what he's given to the culture that I love, he looks like the dude who forgot his ID when they got to the club and he couldn't go in. And he mad at everybody else, so he started shooting the joint up outside.
See,
All right.
real quick, I said the first hour.
Go ahead.
I said the first hour, Jordan. Now, what you talk about is after the first hour. I said the first hour of what
How
he
long
said.
was the interview?
It was like an hour and 15 minutes. What
It's
Jordan
like,
talking about
it's
is,
like a buck and a
and
half. It's like a buck and a half.
right now, what Jordan talking about, I totally agree with Jordan on that aspect as far as Dame. But when I say how I felt about Dame, is the first half an hour when he's just talking about his kids and his mindset as far as leaving them businesses and stuff like that, and his thought process as far as school and school teaching us to be employees and not teaching us to be bosses.
Correct.
That's what I mean when I say I feel differently. But go ahead, keep going, bro. My bad.
No, you good. So like, it's that's been the only thing like I've been geeked up off. Was like, yo, he just looks like the dude. You know how we all go out, right? We making moves. Everybody, we boom, we shot at. We get to the spot, and a nigga don't. Like a nigga ain't right. So I ain't got my ID. Dog, you knew we needed it before you left.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Hold
Yo,
up.
let's go somewhere else. Let's go. No, we not going nowhere else.
Right, you
And
fucked
fuck
it up.
y'all then. Fuck y'all then. Why y'all want to go nowhere else? Nigga, you left your shit.
Right, and knew he
So
was
we got
going
fuck
out.
up though. And that's how he looked to me. Like, and that's why I was saying he's funny in the light. But I know Dame is a hustler. I know he's an innovator, right? He was ahead of the game on some shit that, like, residual shit that niggas don't even, like, niggas ain't even peep. Like, he gave niggas the Black Keys. The Black Keys sold, what, 20 million records? He ain't get no cut. He made the one joint with the Black Rock shit, and that was it. But the Black Keys went on and made, like, a whole wave after that. He ain't cut no checks off of them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a rock and roll a group. Like, he's been innovative in ways that, we wouldn't even see. Like, even he was ahead on the streaming shit way, like, 10 years ago. He was already talking about it. He just ain't, you know what I'm saying? He just wasn't he wasn't in a position to maximize the opportunity.
No, he was in a position, yo. Like, so Dame just not likable. And, Dame say what everybody feel. Like, when he did that Breakfast Club interview, everybody was grinding him up. When he was calling Charlamagne a chatty patty and, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that he was saying. But, like, he was right. He was like, what you hustle for? Are you hustling for your name, or you hustling for, you know what I'm saying, your first name or your last name? And, you know what I'm saying, opening up the cookie shop for your daughter and, for Boogie and, you know what I mean, doing the art stuff with your kids. Like, all of that stuff is important, yo.
It is.
And
Dame is all about empowerment, right?
right.
And that's his thing.
And it's always been his thing.
It's always been his thing. But I think even as a person, right? I think on a personal level, it just seems like he resents opening so many doors for other people and not going through them shits himself first. And my thing with that is like, yo, you can't be the nigga be like, yo, this how you gonna eat, nigga. Show a nigga how to eat, and then they eat, and then you mad when they not eating with you. You just showed him how to get the fish himself.
Right. But see, you know what?
He's gonna fish. He's gonna go get the fish himself. He don't need you to get the fish. You just showed him.
But see, you know what? I think when it comes to Dame, you have to pick and choose what you take from him. There's certain things that you can take from him that will help you, and
Yeah,
there's certain
yeah,
things
yeah.
that you
You're
don't need
right
to
about
take
that.
from him.
I agree. I agree
Right
with that.
now, the
Wholeheartedly.
thing that's
Wholeheartedly.
the thing that stuck out to me.
80% of Dame, I'm with him. Like I'm riding with him. 20%, I was
But
like, dog, come on, big homie. Like you off right now.
but see, you know what? You got to sit back there and break down the fact that he feels like to a certain extent, and you gotta ride with him on this thing. The fact that he was the mouthpiece, he was the guy who would say the things that
Yeah,
was for the group,
yeah,
and
yeah.
when
I
it came
ride with you. I
down,
ride with him on that. I ride with him on that.
he burnt a lot of bridges for Rockefeller. But when it was time to move up, Jay had to leave him there, and it was because he did what he did. He did a lot of the footwork. Jay let him sit back. It's like carrying somebody on your back, and then when you get to a certain
Yeah,
point, you are tired and worn out, and he keep it moving. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's fucked
That's why I
up.
say
You
he
got to
showed a
understand
nigga how
this.
to fish. He showed Hove how to fish, and was
You got to
mad when Hove went
understand.
to a different ocean.
You got to understand. He has a right to be upset. Like, was that the best way to go about things? The way Hove did it
When did he say
No,
he was
was probably
upset?
nutty.
I so like
no, I don't think
so
I don't think
we
Dame
we
upset about
never
that.
hold Hove accountable for the
He
shit
is.
he's done.
He is.
He's a shyster. He's a shyster.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
He's
just
a
never
shyster.
hold him accountable for the stuff that he's done because he's still Hove, right? So you separate the like that's the whole thing. Hove and gave us songs. The artistry is still there, but he's done a lot of people dirty. So
And,
so here's the twist. You have so many people who have been around Hove, right? But guess what? The only person that's talking is Dame. Tata ain't talking. Emery ain't talking. Biggs barely talked. He just did interviews when he was getting out of jail, and that's because he was getting his 1996 shit popping off. But still, like, dog, there's all of this stuff is being done, and nobody, you know what I'm saying, is talking, right? So when you get Dame in the room, you start asking him shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, what about Foxy? I ain't fucking signed Foxy. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with him. I
Talk
fuck with him for
talk to
saying, yo,
Jay
stop.
about that.
I
but
fuck with
no,
Dame when he
hold,
say,
hold on,
he be
hold on,
like,
hold
yo,
on.
ask them niggas. He be like, yo, stop asking me shit. Ask that nigga.
Ask that man, right?
Hold up, though. He did the nuttiest shit to me wasn't even a Foxy shit. The nuttiest shit to me, the
He
most
shouldn't have
suspect shit
spoke
to
on
me
that.
was
He shouldn't have spoke on that.
no, but the shit that really fucked me up was the shit he said about Biggs. He was like, "Oh, Hove didn't want to fuck with Biggs." Now we know the story right now. Everybody's eating with Hove really besides Dame. So Biggs is fucking with Hove right now. So
Heavy.
that's like let's say me and Jordan cool right. Let's say back in the day it was me, Jordan, and Rel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happens, boom, Rel not in it no more. It's me and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Now Rel talking about, oh yeah, Nefe really want to fuck with Jordan 8 years ago. It seemed nutty because you're not fucking with us no more and we getting money. Why would you throw that shade out there?
Yeah, that was some sucker shit.
That was the nuttiest shit to me. For him to say, oh, Jay wanted to end Rockefeller, and no, Jay was like, he wanted to X Biggs out. Dame
Mm-hmm.
said, oh no, we not doing Rockefeller without Biggs. We can start something else, but Rockefeller can't go on without Biggs. You saying that all these years now, all these years later, and Hov and Biggs is good, it's like you trying to throw a stone in their friendship or throw some type of doubt in what they got going on. Am I the only one who got to that?
Um,
Yeah.
no, I
That's
mean
what I
that's
took.
that's
That's what
yeah,
I took.
that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when you ask somebody something, you ask it from their lens, right? You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a problem when Bleak got on Drink Champs and was like, yo, I tried to call Dame and tell him that shit was over. You know what I'm saying? On the private jet, you know what I mean? Which could have also been messy, right? Because Hove really your man. What you calling Dame for? Right? You know what I'm
Like,
saying? But
yeah.
No, he said he didn't call Dame. He spazzed
Yo,
on Dame like, yo, you about to
like
lose
Rel
the whole
said,
situation.
yeah.
we don't hold this nigga accountable. Like, this nigga went and talked to fucking Dave Letterman about before he come to the back to the streets. Like, you know what I mean? You'll go do a whole interview on a larger platform, um, presenting yourself to a culture that hasn't just recently been invested in you, only for that, to have shit still unresolved that the people want to know, obviously. So it's like, it's not like you're not willing to talk. It's just that you want to talk on the platform that you feel like is large enough to hold you at the scale that you at now. And like up until recently, we got woke hoes, but niggas forget that he had literally had lines. It's like, yo, I'm not rapping about conscious shit. I'm trying to get. What did he say?
I'd rather
like,
be
over.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
He's like, what the fuck he say? He's like, I'm not. He's like, I ain't saying I don't got common sense, but I ain't rapping like common sense because I did 5 mils. I ain't been rapping like common sense.
Yeah.
But see,
literally said, the nigga literally said, yo, fuck all of that shit y'all need. Fuck all the shit y'all might need, or I could do to change the tone of my people. I'm trying to get to the bag. So it's like now he's elevated himself to this almost omnipresent level in hip hop. Now he woke hole. Now he letting the fro go out. He's free. Of course you free.
Which is fine at almost 50. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know
that's
what?
all good.
The one thing about Hov is he keep himself in a safe space. That's why doing an interview with Letterman. Letterman don't know the real questions to ask him. Like him doing an interview with Charlotte. You do an interview with Charlamagne the God. It's gonna be a different interview than doing it with Letterman. Don't know what to ask him.
Right.
And when you look around,
That's what
Hov,
I'm saying. It's like
hold on, Jordan. Hold on.
crazy.
When you look around, Hov, and you don't see the Sauce Monies who was there, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of guys. Now, don't get me wrong, he's repairing a lot of relationships, and we gotta give him credit for that. But when you look, where's Sauce Money at? You and Jazzo getting good again, but the Jazzo situation, like, you know what I mean? What being said when he came at him, he said the richest man ain't the man who got his first dollars, the man who got his first friend. You get what I'm saying? And there's certain guys that still with him, but in business wise, has he with certain people? I think he has a circle of guys that's going to be with him forever, and it's guys that he has used for what he needs the use of them for, and then he separates himself from them. Whether it's Kanye West or it's Sauce Money or it's state property, he separates himself.
Right, and that's par for the course. Yeah, everybody don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that part of it.
Yeah, but it's like my thing is like it's cool for you to have a platform where you feel like you're comfortable, or that can, like I said, that can hold your level of like where you are at this point. That's cool, right? But like it's niggas literally addressing you on not wax, but like on the internet, like niggas that know you, like they know him. You could talk, you could address that shit,
right? And the fact that he ain't done Drink Champs yet, the fact that he ain't did Joe podcast yet, like, come on, dog.
You came up with all these niggas, like come on, like you came up with Nori, like you came up with Joe. They deserve 5 minutes instead of Joe. You know what I mean? Instead of this nigga texting Joe. Remember when Joe said this nigga Hov texting him? He was like, yo, I gotta set the record straight. Or was it? Did he text Joe or Nori? Who did he text?
He texted Nori.
He texted Nori. Yeah,
that was about the punch shit, though, wasn't
it? That was about the punch shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, yo, you could have gave Nori 5 minutes on a sound bite.
But see, the twist is though, you see how Big saying something, Bleak saying something, everybody else around him is saying something, and that's how he operates. He's not gonna say anything. But Biggs came out and made a statement.
And Ty will kill you.
Like, Diddy come down to the levels though, y'all. Like that's why I fuck with Diddy like forever. Like Diddy come down to the levels.
But Diddy don't address everything, because Diddy don't address 50, because 50 been coming for Diddy for a long time. And
that's his man though. Them niggas cool. I don't believe
they so phony. Yeah, they so phony.
The shit.
I don't believe 50 with that. He's so phony. Yeah, like
I don't think they beef. I don't think they beefing for real. I think that's his man.
And I mean, like, he could have addressed a bunch, like, when Kim died, he was like, yeah, all bullshit aside, like, you know what I'm saying, that was the love of your life, you know what I mean? Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't care what happened to who or whoever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like 50 is one of the greatest trolls of all time.
He is.
And
ain't one of them.
And to be told, if anybody can still get you tightened up in the streets, it is Sean Diddy Combs. That nigga, I don't know.
He is probably the most dangerous person in hip hop.
Right, as
him and T.I. is literally probably the most two dangerous niggas still walking.
Ask Ryan Leslie. He got Ryan Leslie. Clean the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You want to talk some real shit?
I want your girl. Yeah.
Not only do I want your girl, but your career is over now.
Yeah.
You can't make any more records.
It's done. And
make
Ryan
it?
Leslie was alright
Can
though.
he more
Yeah.
records? He's
All right,
done.
what y'all think about the people trying to compare the fact that R. Kelly was? They're trying to say that Jay-Z and Beyonce was Jay was 26 and Beyonce was
She's
16.
grown. She's an adult.
At
No,
16,
no, he wasn't dating her when she was 16.
they were trying to
She's an
insinuate that. I'm
adult.
just trying to see
No,
how you feel about that.
nah.
She's an adult. She's an adult.
Uh-uh.
Two different things, bro.
Nah. They just comparing the age difference between the two. Because he's 12 years older than her.
What about Foxy Brown? The Foxy Brown coming out and saying she was messing with Hov when she was a preteen. Oh, well, she was a teenager. My bad.
I mean, what was it like? I mean, honestly, so I go by. I'm gonna put you like to be honest with you, and this is even with having young daughters. I go by how much older this motherfucker is than you. Like if you're 16, you're 22, I don't like it, but
Right.
he's not old enough to be your fucking father.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't trying to hear no. Listen, honestly, I don't want no motherfucker around my daughter. Honestly, I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
if
I
you
mean,
16
truth
and
be
she's
told,
16 or you 26 and she's 16.
yeah,
But it's
truth
not
be told,
realistic.
I
But
ain't really with it at
if
all.
a man my age came at my daughter, if a man my age was coming at my daughter and she's 18, 20, if she's 24
Nah, he
and a
gotta go.
man my
He gotta
age,
go.
I have
Nah, he gotta
questions.
go.
I have
He gotta
questions.
go.
If you're 24 and you when my daughter 24, I'll be 51. If you 51 coming from my daughter, what the fuck are you
Buddy
doing with
gotta
my
go.
daughter, bro?
Buddy gotta go. Nah, he gotta go. Buddy, you gotta go.
Right. I don't care if you 40 something. I have a problem with that.
Yeah,
Now let's keep it a bean. Is it the fact that do you think some of these older guys go for younger women because mentally they have an advantage over women?
I mean, we, in truth be told, you gonna give it the full context. I mean, we're simple beings by nature, men. So it's it's common. It's that's a thing. Like that's a common thing. I don't know what it is, but that's not just a black white thing. That's like a white boy stay with a wife that's 20 years younger than them. Fucking George Clooney, like 25 years older than his wife.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that once you're an adult, I don't think that it matters, right?
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about you know, the pedophilia of it, right? So then we start talking about the history of things that have happened in the United States, and it's funny because we were just talking about over the holidays. You know that my grandfather, married my grandmother when she was like 15 or 16 years old. You know what I'm
And how
saying?
old was your grandfather?
How was grandpa? 18, 19, something like that.
They're like 3 years apart.
Yeah.
That's not that bad compared to somebody being like on some color purple shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole the like if like say for instance your daughter 18 and she messes with somebody. I mean your daughter 16, she messes with somebody 18. Legally he's an adult, but it's like can I really like run up on him?
Mm-hmm.
For 2 years?
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
right. So here's the truth about Rel. I was the late bloomer out of all my friends, right? It was nothing for things to happen when I was in middle school, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, starting my sexual career on my 15th birthday. You know what I'm saying? With a young lady who was older than me, who shall not be named, but she listens to the podcast every week. I'm not gonna say her name, but she
Hey,
listens every week. You know what I'm
OG, what's up? Hey.
saying? Wink, wink.
Y'all remember that summer?
Right, but she was about to turn 17, like 5 weeks after I turned 15. Right, so it looked crazy when you like, yo, my girl's 17, and you're like, damn, bro, you just turned 15. You know what I'm saying? And you fast forward a whole another year, you got an 18-year-old messing with a 16-year-old, right?
Right.
But like I remember the stories of my friends having uh, you know, threesomes in middle school. We talking about 13-year-olds, bro.
Was they talking or was it real?
It was real.
Well, shout out to I lost my virginity to a girl that was younger than me and she was more experienced than me.
I feel you. It is what it is.
That was my life.
Yeah, but
But
like that was just the reality of it. But you don't think about that in the time that it's happening, right? Because you're young, right? So you don't
right.
have anybody saying no, you shouldn't be doing that. But think about it. At the day turning 15 is still young because you don't want your
But know
kids
what?
doing that at 15.
As a male, you're praised for having a woman older than you. You're praised for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, you got an older.
Right? Yeah, I wore it as stripes. You know what I'm saying?
Son, yo, I pick. So I be doing this like when I get off work. I get off at like 11. Like so I get off work. I be doing the lift and shit. So I was doing lift last night. I picked these little young niggas up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was like maybe they was probably like 16, 17, and they was talking. They talking and shit in the back. And I hear him say, "Yo, she 15."
You said you heard you praised for that,
Yeah,
right?
you good. Go ahead, Jordan.
Now I'm saying like, so I be doing the lift shit late night. So I'm picking the little young niggas up, and they back there talking, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, they probably was like 7. They was still in high school themselves. So they're like, yo, she only 15. And I'm like, they was going to go over to the chick's house. It's 1 o'clock at night on a Saturday. And then I'm like, yo, Jordan 14. I'm like, yo, there's no way my daughter
Right.
will be out here. But then I was like, nigga, I remember being
We
17
was
on
out
these
there.
days. On these
We
same
was out
bitches.
there. I was taking my cousin LaSalle Maxima over West Baltimore. Like,
On these same bitches, bro.
yo,
And I was just
out
like,
there.
oh, shit. Like,
Right. It start hitting you at that point. You're like, yo, for real.
I almost called her last night in the middle of the night. It's like, yo, if you fucking out here, calling the fuck out, I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. I had to listen to some gospel music and calm down. Like, yo, don't even trip.
What gospel music you listen to, Jordan?
Snoop made a gospel album. First gospel album I ever listened to. Like, this shit jamming, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even old nobody. Snoop got a whole gospel album. And shit is fucking. I love this nigga Snoop, man.
That nigga smoked the whole 15 L's making gospel
Nah,
music.
Snoop is my OG for life, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say, bro. You can't. I fuck with Snoop because Snoop never, like, did so much, but he's never let anything change him, though. He's still Long Beach.
Right. Let me ask y'all something though. Do y'all believe? Just to go back to the Dame Dash thing when he insinuates that the R. Kelly thing was kind of like for him? Because at the end of the day, when we look at it for real, when we look at the breakup, he's like the bitter girlfriend. But you know how the bitter
Yeah.
girlfriend always try to say like, oh, so he tried to say like the
He,
R. Kelly thing for him made him realize that the Rockefeller thing was over. Do y'all believe that?
no.
No.
Because his name, he still had to sign the checks. Like, his name on the books, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best
Nah.
of Both Worlds went like, what, double platinum?
Mm-hmm.
Then they made a Best of Both Worlds too?
Two. Yeah.
Like, come on.
So do we
If you,
believe?
my thing is like, if that's the hill you dying on, Dane, you was the last. He was the last man. Like, the order had to go to him before anything went out, right?
Right.
They wasn't still passing through Def Jam at the time, so it's like, it's cool to say it now. Why it's like, yo, I would have never let that shit happen. Meanwhile, if somebody bought a damn Best of Both Worlds CD today, he would not cash that royalty check that's gonna fly through that goddamn house.
But he keep trying to say that he didn't make no money off of that. And for me with him, it's like when I watched, it wasn't that interview. It was something that he had with his little thing that he do. He said,
Mm-hmm.
"Well, if John Legend spoke out about it, now I feel comfortable. Why do it take John Legend, who wasn't with Aaliyah, for you to jump out there? You're a leader. You're an alpha
He don't
male."
wanna, he know this shit was. He know he looking funny in the light. Aaliyah was your girl, like, so she probably told that nigga everything.
He said she
They were
wouldn't.
supposed to.
That's what he said. He said she wouldn't go into it. She just said leave it alone and would like be chill about it. That's what he tried to play it off as.
Mm-hmm. She not here to set that straight.
Right. So who really knows, right?
Yeah, for real.
Nobody really knows. He not here to set that straight. He can blow all the smoke he want about that.
And that's the whole twist. And what's crazy is Jay not saying nothing. So honestly, I feel like a lot of things with him, he's poking Jay.
Hov the one that can settle it. Like Hov the one that can settle it. Just
right, but he's poking Jay. He wants Jay to come out.
So far removed from the shit that he not
He
going to
wants Jay to come out though. To me, it
That's
feels
not,
like he wants Jay to say something.
That's not fair to hip hop. That's not fair to hip hop. That's not fair to the culture that got you where you are. Like that's not fair. I don't feel like that's fair. And
all right,
the niggas who bought the albums, bro.
Real quick, right? Shout out to the niggas who do so much drugs at a young age that they like in their 20s and they popping that blue pill, man. Like you young as shit, your dick don't work. Like that's why I just smoke weed. Like I smoke weed to drink liquor, cause my dick still work. Like if I gotta take a pill, if I pop pills and my dick stop working, I need my dick to work. I just shout out to them niggas though. Blue pill in it early, man. Y'all to figure it out.
Hang my jersey up. Hang my shit up.
All right, now listen. On a lighter note, I know you're a Jets fan.
Yo, chill.
What's the boo? What's going on? I want to put to know that.
Come on, yo.
What? Come on, bro. Listen, I'm a Viking fan. We all in there.
Go ahead. Yo, hey, real, I know you was giving the niggas the synopsis on my bio. Yeah?
Did I tell you was a Jets fan?
I know all your shit. You my folks. I'm supposed to know. You think you gonna come out here and I don't know the answers to your questions? I know what you gonna say when you say this shit.
Go ahead, cook, Neve. Go ahead, cook.
No, it wasn't even that. I really had a Ravens question though. Do y'all feel like they should have played Flacco in that fourth quarter?
Yes.
No, nah. They should have. They went into that game with a dumbass game plan. Like you can't go into there thinking, 15 carries for the quarterback, 20 carries for the running back, and 12 passes. Like that's the dumbest goddamn shit. Like you can't. That was dumb.
I'm gonna say they shouldn't have played them. Not even because of that. Because realistically, you don't want to put into the fans' head that maybe we should stick with Flacco. So you let him run and let him make the mistakes he made.
How much did you see Lamar playing at college?
Lamar was a
beast. You talking to me? You talking to Neve?
Both of y'all. How much did y'all see him
play let me go ahead and tell you that I lived
you
about.
Lived in Louisville.
I lived 40 miles south of where he played school at. Right.
So he's on TV every day.
Right.
I don't want you to go yet, though.
Okay,
I got something to say.
Wait. I'll let y'all cook. Go ahead.
Now, this is what I say. I say you don't let Flacco play because if you let him play and he almost pull a comeback, let's not even say he wins. Let's say he gets them close, right? And you take Lamar Jackson out, going into next year, it's going to be questions in the fans' head. The fans are going to say, maybe we should keep Flacco. If you let him run and let it work, let it play out however it plays out, he got him close, whatever. Let it play how it plays out. Going into the next season, you're cool with Flacco going. If you put Flacco in the fourth quarter and Flacco all of a sudden pulls an Eli Manning and do some shit, not to win the game, or Foles, or Nick Foles, you pull some shit where as though he looks miraculous, there's a question. We back to a quarterback controversy. If you let him run, and no matter what the situation was, Flacco never sets foot on the field again, Flacco leaving is an easier process. That's how I feel. Now you go ahead, Terrell.
All right. Oh, it's in my whole government.
I can say Terrell Dash Morrell. I could say that.
Okay.
Terrell
All right.
Dash
So
Morrell.
So
that's your middle name.
Here's the problem with everything that y'all saying, right? Here's the biggest issue. How many people on the active roster on the NFL team? How many people?
53.
53 people on the active man roster. Everything y'all said was let's prepare for next year. Do we play for the season to prepare for next year? No, we play to win the fucking game, right? So you play to win the game. Y'all, they should have been running 2 QB sets the whole fucking season.
Flacco ain't want to do that.
You're not listening. Let me cook. Once
you
get to the red zone, that's Joe Flacco area expertise. You don't let the kid who can't throw try to run it in when the field gets compacted, right? So we didn't lose because the players weren't great. We got out-coached. We stay getting out-coached. You know why New England beating the shit out of San Diego right now? Because they're going without game plan with a quarterback that can fucking throw. You can't zero blitz Tom Brady. You can't do that to Joe Flacco because he will eat your ass up. So if you had two QB sets, kind of like Sean Payton do down in goddamn New Orleans with Drew Brees and the other kid, you might be the number one seed in the AFC and going to the goddamn divisional round and possibly going to the championship having a number one seed. You play to win the game that you're playing. I don't give a fuck about next year. So what?
You right.
What's his name on a rookie contract? It ain't they can't afford Lamar Jackson. It ain't they can't afford Joe Flacco.
But Flacco,
Take
the
short.
difference between Flacco and Drew Brees is Flacco was pouting when it came time to run plays and Lamar Jackson. But when it was Flacco starting and Lamar was coming in,
right?
Flacco was body language
We're not
wasn't the
talking
best.
about his competitive nature, bro. We're talking about a coach who went into a game plan 15 days later with the same fucking game plan. The only people that made a change was the Chargers. And guess what the Chargers did? Win. And you know what New England did? They sat there and watched, all we got to do is take the Baltimore game plan and adjust our shit because we got a quarterback that can throw. They've been zero blitzing this motherfucker the whole game.
Listen, you're right about that.
41
It's
to
definitely
14.
the coaching. Because if you watch the end of the fourth quarter, when he finally let him throw the ball, I think that's the problem. The problem was they didn't have enough faith in him to throw the ball. When he threw the ball, he was successful.
That's what I was asking. Like, yo, did y'all like? I watched. Cause you know they ACC. Louisville was ACC. So
right.
It was like when they would play Maryland and shit, that shit would be on here. So I'm like, so I watched the nigga often, and when they start playing him, I'm like, why the fuck are they running him so much? That's not his game. Like, he'll run, he can do it. He's an athlete, but the kid can throw. He's not a traditional 5-3-7 step drop quarterback. That's not how they was playing. That's not how Bobby Petrino had him working in Louisville. Like, yo, they was putting up points because this is shit that frustrates me about the NFL. And when it comes to quarterbacks, right? Even black quarterbacks specifically, the first thing they do is they draft them, and then they like, we want you to do some shit that we know that you can't do because we think that this is gonna work best. Like, yo, Cam Newton is a freak of nature, and when they first got him in the league, they wanted him to drop back 30 times. I'm like, that's not that kid's game. Like, he is a bull. He can run the ball 10 times a game, but he can also throw the bitch 70 yards. Russell Wilson, same shit. They want him to be a drop back passer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people saying Cam, like, what's the boy name that's not playing? They talking about Kaepernick not playing. The Eagles offense is the same offense that Kaepernick was running in Philly. I mean, in San Francisco. RPOs, run pass option is the same shit as the fucking read option. It's the same shit. It's just that they don't want to act like if my quarterback can't roll to his left, I'm not gonna call. Like, you know, our coach I'm not gonna call rollouts to the left if I know he can't do it just because I think that this is how our offense should be ran. No, like and the shit is they only do that with the black quarterbacks.
Real quick though,
Kirk Cousins can't throw the ball more than 12 yards.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that though. Not that. I'm a Viking.
You a Kirko?
He ain't got
I'm a Viking.
Vikings fan, and Kirk Cousins right now is a Viking for about another week and a half.
We're not gonna do that.
More than 10 yards, bro.
Hold on, but let's get back to. I'm gonna go back to Cam Newton, and a lot of people been grinding up Cam Newton. I've been supporting Cam Newton.
I want to ask you one question. How is it that Kirk Cousins got 2 All-Pro receivers and he can't get him the ball? That's all I want to know.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna answer that question. Give me a second. Let me go to Cam Newton first. Hold on. First off, let me check Rel. Stop watching TV. Stop watching fucking TV.
All right,
Secondly,
right. You don't want to record in the middle of the playoffs.
Nigga, stop watching TV. Right. Secondly, Cam Newton.
His team not playing right now.
Hold on, real quick. Let me say something though. He took a step forward as far as his passing game when they added the little white boy, McCaffrey.
Yeah.
He took a step forward in that offense. I think he's matured his game. I remember you saying, bro, that in the 4 months we have a conversation about Cam Newton. I don't think Cam Newton was the problem when it comes to Carolina in this season. Right. I think he took steps forward. Now, as far as the Vikings, we had 2 All-Pro receivers. You're right about that. Definitely, and they stats might have been 1 and 5th. They both were top 10 receivers in the league stat wise. I think our problem was an offensive line that couldn't block anybody, and a running game that suffered, and a third receiver who couldn't catch anything. I really want Deshaun Jackson. If we get Deshaun Jackson who can open up the field and play our third receiver, it'd be a different offense.
You bring Deshaun Jackson to Kirk Cousins, and you remember why Deshaun Jackson used to be got out of Washington because Kirk Cousins couldn't get him the ball. He's gonna fight that man on the sideline. He's gonna fight that man on the sideline.
Listen, my whole twist is I don't think Kirk Cousins is the problem. If he can get some protection, he's a different receiver. You see,
go to I'm gonna give you some G. I'm gonna use some G. Go to Kian Fahey is CIANFAHEY. Go to his Twitter, and he's gonna show you all of Kirk Cousins' film. And I'm telling you, the pocket was clean, and this man back there looking like he looked like. You ever seen Terrell play quarterback?
Who, my brother?
Yes.
He could be my quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, I'm sitting right here, yo.
I love you, but
what's up with y'all, yo? I'm right here, bro.
You can produce. You're a good producer.
Terrell, right? Nobody was faster than Terrell, but you don't want him playing quarterback. That's what you don't want him to do. That's what you don't want him to do. That's what Kirk Cousins look like.
I don't know skinny Terrell, so I don't know. I don't even know fast Terrell.
Oh yeah, because he was probably a little heavy at the time. He was like the fast person in our family for like a good 12 years.
Look at that nigga cheeks.
Yo.
Pause. Look at this nigga cheeks.
Yeah, he does cheat, but he was like the fastest nigga in our family for like a good. Easily probably till he was like 13.
He was fast at 13.
Yeah.
He ran a mean mile and a half. I swear to God.
I'm fast now, yo. You know what I'm saying? Fast to get to that kitchen and eat these ribs.
Fast to fucking spark that smoker up. That's just fast to do that shit.
Fast, bro. Any nigga run their tippy toes is fast.
Yeah, but okay. Well, how did we get here? I don't even know where the fuck.
We talking about Lamar Jackson. That's the best conversation.
Right. But at the end of the day, I feel like Lamar gonna be better next year. The Ravens gonna be better next year.
Yeah, Ravens don't have no talent though. Like,
you gotta sell out to play another week, and I think we could have done really well going in New England and done really well to go to Kansas City. So a decision has to be made to get to the next game when you're in the playoff. You can't be worried about Joe. You know what I'm saying? Is going to do this next year. He gonna be better off. Nah, man, you bugging. Like we trying to get the chip this year.
With Dallas, where they was like 6 minutes left. And they're running like a methodical drive. I'm like, yo, y'all down 15 points.
Tripping.
That's the coaching, though. I never liked Garrett. Though.
Always getting out coached, yo. That's my
Garrett.
I love John Harbaugh, but he's
you know why?
Out coached.
I love hold on, John Harbaugh. If y'all let John Harbaugh go, it'd be the biggest mistake the Ravens ever made.
No, we didn't. What's his name? We let Marty Morningway got demoted.
You better keep Harbaugh.
He's the QB coach at OC.
Who? Morningway? No, he got demoted. So what's his name taking over? Greg Roman.
But as far as what are we talking about again? My bad.
Lamar Jackson moving on next year.
Yeah, I believe in Lamar though.
I do.
But
she's pregnant. That's
it. Shit don't work though.
She's about to bring your sister home. That's what. Nothing wrong with it.
All right, yeah. What's on the docket, bro?
Real quick, as men, right? As if we are men in relationships, we can't really speak from a real experience. But how do you think it would be difficult to deal with these women who have been through this experience with R. Kelly?
Oh yeah, that just seems like. I mean, it's I don't know. That's a lot.
Listen, real talk. Listen, I just heard this, and I don't know if this is true, so don't think it's factual. But I've even heard to the point where he had these women eating his shit.
Yeah, I
heard that too.
I saw that.
First of all, how can you, if you, as a man, right?
There are videos. There are videos.
As a man, how can you? If you eat my shit, I can't look at you the same way anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell my shit after I shit. You talk about a motherfucker eating it?
Never feel quite
so
the same till you get a whiff of my Hershey stain. I wanna poop on you too.
Was
I
he shitting
wanna
on new?
pee
Hold
in your
on.
food.
Was he shitting on newspaper?
I don't know, yo.
He was just smashing on in the middle of the fucking floor.
So I turn your face to a toilet seat.
That's
I
not funny,
wanna
yo.
piss on.
Who eats shit?
What do you mean?
Hey, bro.
That's just
What's the
crazy.
name boarded up, yo? Dave Chappelle boarded up, man.
I thought he was bullshitting. He shitting on my. He eating. They eating shit. My sister eats shit. My daughter eats shit. You a dead man, dog. Long as I'm breathing. Till I'm not breathing no more, you on that list. Like, I gotta get you the fuck out of here, cuz.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy, yo.
It was voluntary.
That too.
That mind could
They
eating shit.
they signed up for that.
But if you let a motherfucker piss in your mouth, eating shit ain't too far out of the
Nah, that's not like, oh, that ain't never happening. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, bro.
Hey yo, I know you hate this shit, and I'm really to the point. I don't fuck college football, dog. Who gives a fuck about college football? Fuck college football.
Okay. All right.
I mean, like they want to like
Gotcha.
fuck the national championship. Fuck extend. They talking about extending the playoff system. So they're trying to use these kids. And I wish we can call Trell right now. We're gonna call Trell next week about this college football shit because I need to round him the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because Trell like, oh, well, they're getting free school.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got called Trail.
Right. Actually, I can't wait till my brother get his hands on you.
Yeah. I'm gonna tear him up. He's supposed to hit me too. He ain't hit my jack the other day.
Who, Trell?
Yeah.
That nigga probably online playing 2K.
Mm. They say to ask me something and they ain't never get to me.
He
I hit him.
did?
Yeah.
You gotta hit Charlie on that. You still there, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm saying.
All right, well, listen, bro. We appreciate you. We enjoy having you on.
Thanks,
We'll
man.
have you on again. We gotta let you go though, bro. We gotta finish this podcast. We gotta let you go though, bro.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on over there anyway.
Right.
I know
Yeah.
my squad.
You got a whole team, yo.
I can dig it. Yo,
Yeah.
who y'all drafting? Who y'all drafting? What the Jets need? Real quick before you go.
Man, we need a we need a number one. We need a wide receiver.
So you happy with your coach?
Nah, but coaching
Who would
don't
you have
matter when
preferred?
you still. I feel like coaching comes secondary when you still need to fill holes in talent. Like we got all pro safety. We got a pretty good quarterback. We solid at corner.
Defensive line, y'all solid.
Yeah, it was shaky this year. I thought Leonard Williams played underwhelming this year, but
Or
Yeah, the
y'all going to
Jets
go
need
get?
one thing, man. Don't listen to him. The Jets need one thing. They need Tom Brady and Bill Belichick to retire. The end.
No, they need
yeah, like
That's
it's
they
what you
need
hard.
need.
main man from
Like
Pittsburgh
when
too.
you guaranteed to lose 2 games every year, like this.
Y'all
Motherfucker,
need
they've
they
been to
need
the
a
AFC
listen.
Championship 9 straight years, yo.
They
9.
need AB. They need AB
Wouldn't
and a
matter.
running back.
Wouldn't matter, yo.
I heard what's they want to fuck with y'all though.
Won't matter.
Y'all got the most cap money.
And we need a running back. We
Y'all
never
got it.
signed. It would be stupid to sign a free agent running back. That don't make sense.
So you telling me you don't want what's the main man name from Pittsburgh?
AB.
Nah, I love dude.
No,
I
the
think
running back.
the
Oh,
running back.
Le'Veon.
I think he's tough, but he's a free agent. Like I mean, the only thing that's going to be good about him is that he's gonna be fresh this year. Like whoever get him next year, he's gonna be fresh. He ain't take no hits.
He talking
So he got
to
fresh
coach,
legs.
but
He
he
got
talking
fresh
to coach,
legs.
but the coach got Mac already. I don't feel like the coach is really in need
Man,
of him.
I don't. That whole situation with Pittsburgh was weird because they will allow quarterbacks to be like they'll let quarterbacks say whatever they want. But the first time any other position says some shit, then they a diva. Like Ben Roethlisberger threw Mike Tomlin under the bus every week.
He throws everybody under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
He threw Mike Tomlin under the bus every week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, on his radio show, he threw Antonio Brown under the bus on his radio show all season this year. Threw Le'Veon Bell under the bus before the season started.
You know what?
Say nothing about
He got them
that
2
shit
rings
was weird.
though.
Yeah,
He
but
got
he
them
didn't
2
earn
rings.
those. He earned one. I ain't even saying he earned them. He earned one. The first one he didn't do nothing. They was
You
that
damn
defense
sure
was
right about
bum.
that. It wasn't
That
for
defense
if it
was bum.
wasn't for the bus in the AFC Championship game, they wouldn't even got to the
that
bowl.
defense is balling. The second one, he had a great game in that Super Bowl, but Santonio Holmes saved his life because I don't think there's only that catch was crazy. To this day, I was like, you watch that joint now, you be like, yo, that was to win the game. Yes, Tippy told that bitch in the back of the end zone. To win the game, cause
you got to take that one, but you got to take that Harrison interception too.
Yeah.
Big play.
So Big Ben, I think he's tough, but I don't like how the NFL, they let the quarterbacks, if you're white, they let the quarterbacks basically be themselves and say whatever the fuck they want. Tom Brady yell at motherfuckers every week, cuss them out, but he's just a fiery competitor.
But he don't do it in the media though. Big Ben is definitely broadish, all capital letters.
Yo, Tom Brady didn't cuss the coach out on the sideline. Cam Newton never cusses, you never see Cam do nothing. But Cam's label is a diva. He played with a fucking separated shoulder all season this year and never said anything.
Jordan, have you seen Cam Newton's lay? He is a diva. He on the what is his what's the Dave Chappelle shit? Blouses versus he's on the blouses.
Would you tackle him? Would you tackle him? Would you get in the hole?
Oh, now I want no smoke. I like my shoulders. My shoulders. I like to be able to do all this shit with my shoulders. He gonna fuck my situation up.
Yeah.
Am I still gonna grind him up for wearing blouses though?
I tell people all the time, yo, it's cool to call a football player soft from your couch, but if you see that nigga in Giant, and you be like,
oh, I didn't call him soft. I called him broadish.
I used to see Cam Newton and Mary Max all the time. Fuck Cam Newton.
You better stop wearing them dumbass hats.
That's a big deal. Hey, Real.
You can't be 6'5", 260 with the Pharrell leg.
He do got the small flamingo joints.
He got a little nigga leg. You too big to wear that.
Yeah.
He definitely got the flamingo look.
He got his drip. He got his drip. Yo, he got his drip.
He's from Atlanta though.
Right.
That's that Atlanta shit.
First of all, he don't got no facial hair. I have a problem with that.
Can't trust a man with no facial hair.
Listen, no. If you are a black man that has a job that permits you from not growing facial hair, I understand. If you're a black man who just can't happen to grow facial hair, like a Jadakiss or somebody like that, I can understand. If you're a black man that can grow facial hair that doesn't have any facial hair, you're suspect.
I thought he had the goatee this year.
He had the little shit on his chin. He had the Michael Jordan R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, he had the Kwame.
He said the Kwame.
Oh, he need the Pied Piper mask. That nigga the Pied Piper on the low.
Yeah, he had the Kwame. Neef, I can't grow a beard, bro. Like that shit hurt me to my heart just now.
But you probably got a mustache. You got something, bro.
He got a mustache.
Yeah.
He don't got no facial. He cut it off.
Cam don't have nothing, yo.
He cuts it.
He did have the Kwame shit, but he don't have no mustache.
He's broadish. Then he be wearing them big ass hats. He like he Pharrell. You can't wear the shit Pharrell wear. Pharrell 5'4".
He can't. He had the littlest shorts on during the summer. I was like, what is this nigga doing, dog?
Yo, him. Only thing I saved James Harden is he got that big ass beard. Cause he got a fucking mohawk. James Harden is on my list of being a suspect nigga anyway.
The only reason he still got that mohawk is because he don't want nobody to know how out of shape he is every year. I ain't gonna say that. This is the first year he wasn't overweight when the season started. Him and Melo, for years, I was like, yo, how do these niggas, they play a sport and they come into the season fat every year? I never understood it. They just try to work themselves into shape.
And you just brought it up. Where your man at, yo?
Who, Melo?
No, I'm talking to him. Where your man at, Jordan?
Yo, he probably in LA chilling.
Well, you talking about Melo though,
yeah,
right?
I'm talking about Melo, Bubba. Fuck Melo.
Yo, I didn't know they had a West Baltimore. I didn't know they had a West Baltimore, New York. He talking about something. I'm from New York.
That's what he get. That's why his bum ass ain't there.
Yo, that shit didn't
grinds my gears, yo. We was at camp with Melo. Melo went to school in Baltimore. Like, yo, come on, dogs.
Oh no, I'm from New York. You got West Baltimore in your fucking chest.
He was back home. I was like, bro, what?
Back home? He went to the Wizards? Like,
the Wizards won't sign him now.
That shit wild. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Home? Yo, you left when you were 2, bro. Like, come on, yo.
Right, yeah. Like, you down a dome? You know
Nigga,
what I'm saying?
you got West Baltimore tatted on your
On
fucking
his
chest.
arm,
It's on the chest, ain't it?
I'm more of a Baltimore nigga than Mello is. Real shit. I want a chicken box right now, nigga. Wedges, half and half.
He can't, man. He ain't claim. That shit got weird quick. I was just like, this nigga.
And no, you can't. No, you can't have my roll. Like, yo, can I have your roll? Fuck no, you can't have my roll. I'm eating my roll.
Even Sam Cassell claimed the city, bro. Like, he ain't, this nigga Mello ain't claim town, bro.
Yo, is Rudy Gay from Baltimore or from DC?
He from Baltimore.
Yeah, he from.
I was telling somebody that they didn't believe me.
Yeah, it's if Turner Station, it's like it's Baltimore County, but it's like Dundalk.
Mm-hmm.
He's from like St. Clair Lane. Matter of fact, he lived like he grew up from like a mile from where Terrell House is.
Yeah, that's Mr. Ash cousin. Mr. Ash's son been with him ever since he left and went to the NBA. So that's where he be at all the time. One of the barbers in the barber shop.
He still come back home though. He be here. He be hitting on the summer when he getting back, right? Because
Rudy Gay?
Yeah, Rudy Gay.
Yeah.
And what's your man that's down in Dallas who is a bust?
Oh, Tavon. Chill.
Who? Tavon Austin.
Chill.
Or the receiver?
You're not gonna do Dumbo like that.
You know your man a bust.
Yo, he is, but
best thing come out of Dumbo, Tommy Polly.
But he didn't ask them to.
Oh, y'all talking that Baltimore talk?
Like,
you remember Tommy Polly?
Yeah, no.
Tommy Polly.
That was. He didn't ask the Rams to draft him. They drafted him. He was not. I didn't think he was a first round talent.
And they took him like in the top 10 picks, didn't they?
Yes, like I didn't. That was Jeff Fisher, dumbass. Like that's why he's not in the league no more. And he paid him. And he gave him. And he re-signed him.
Got mad money.
I don't even see him playing for the Cowboys right now.
He played for the Cowboys. He's playing.
I know I'm saying he played, but I didn't see him in the game.
Yeah, he played.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he was getting mad tick when old boy foot twisted 720 degrees.
Yeah.
That motherfucker foot did like this around his ankle.
Like, the problem with Tavon was that he should have been drafted in the first round. That's what it is. Like he definitely wasn't the first round drafted, but he ran a 4.29.
I'm about to go to the bathroom. Y'all can talk that Baltimore shit. Like it's time for my pee break.
Bathroom break.
You
got to piss break.
You got to put the commercial.
I gotta find the commercial. Yeah.
At least take some break.
Start promoting Dr. Mike foot cream. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he get the branding going.
I gotta go see that nigga next week.
Yeah.
My fucking heel hurting. Yes, son.
Crazy.
Yes. Phew.
Well, all right, man. We're gonna let you go. We're gonna get into it, man. We really appreciate this, man.
Man,
next time we're around, for sure.
Tune in, bro.
All right, man. We love you, man. Thanks for everything.
Tell Nico I say I love him, man. Y'all get up with me.
Yeah, bro.
Peace.
All right. Yeah, and that was Cousin Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Really good to have him on the podcast, man. We like hearing things from different perspectives and different people, just their viewpoint. Life is good and amazing. People have different views on what we do and what we talk about, and they listen to us every week and they want to chime in and talk about the things we want to talk about. So now my brother back from his piss break. Where we at? Do I need to call Terrell? Because I'm on one. You want? Where we at?
You done, Jordan?
Yeah, he off.
Going?
Yeah, he gone.
Oh yeah, call Terrell. Call Terrell. I was about to ask y'all who's the greatest athlete in Baltimore history.
From Baltimore?
Yeah.
Might be Mello.
That nigga ain't from Baltimore. That nigga from Brooklyn. That nigga might be on the game.
Oh, he ain't gonna answer because the Chargers lose.
Got the ass whooped.
Trellio.
There you go.
Trellio.
Hold on.
I told you I was gonna get my.
Hold on,
let him know he
my
live
brother
on the
to come check
podcast.
me.
We can't have no incriminating. You know what I'm saying? Trey Leon, you live on the Brothers Talking Shit podcast. First of all, I just want to make sure you're still alive. You still alive?
No,
You
hold
good?
on. Let me get him.
All right, go ahead and get him.
I told you I was gonna call my fucking brother on you, nigga. I told you, nigga. I told you to call my fucking brother, nigga.
Good. It's a massacre right now.
So look, I'm not even mad.
Of course you're not mad. When are you ever mad, Trell? Trell is the least maddest nigga I ever met in my life.
Good. That's what's up. Yeah.
I'm not even mad, yeah.
No, hold on.
What's up with y'all?
Now talk that college football and they getting the free education shit now, nigga.
Yeah, I don't think they should get paid.
Oh, Trell.
Get him, bro.
Come
Get
on,
him.
bro. Come on, man. Yo.
I don't.
All right. Well, tell me, give me your spiel, and I go into my shtick.
I'm just saying, like you getting free education.
All right.
You getting food. You getting somewhere to stay.
Okay.
I mean, some people will kill for that. Like just for the education period, like just to have free education. You know how much that shit is, like, and they getting it free, and they still getting paid. They getting paid, and they getting free education, like. And then most of them don't even stay for that.
Okay.
And then look,
Getting bro.
If I'm a quarterback, and you think I'm gonna leave college, I'm gonna stay all 4 years. So somebody behind me, what they gonna be doing? They're not even gonna get a chance to show their talents to make it to the NFL. Cause I'm staying all 4 years. I'm getting my money. I ain't leaving.
Okay.
Right. He done. Get him, bro.
You good?
He done.
I just want to make sure you good before I go, bro.
I'm just saying, that's just my opinion.
Like, no, you're right. That's what we called you for. I said we got to call Trell because we want to talk about this. All right, man. So, like as I always say, it's a lot to unpack. So, let me go into my pre 2 years ago experience. Right.
Get him.
Right.
So I watched something that I love be taken away from me, and that is NCAA college football. Right. I think 2014 was the last year that they did it, right? And they did it, and they did it because the athletes who you are using their likeness, their attributes, their stats, their homes, their look, their haircut, chin structure, everything, you're making billions of dollars off of them, billions with a B, and not giving them their cut, right? But they're the only reason why you're even able to make that money, right? You know what I call that, Trail? That's slavery, right? That's indentured servitude.
Get him.
So when that happened in college football for Tim Tebow, it happened in college basketball for Ed O'Bannon. They took those things away from us because they were like, well, we're not cutting these motherfuckers a check. You can watch the Fab Five stuff where they was making money off of Jalen Rose and them. We talking about historically poor people from inner cities who they making millions and billions of dollars off of their likeness, them having on black socks and walking around with their swag, quintessential hip hop, right? And not paying them, right? So I've always hated the college system, right? Because of that. So 2 years ago, I got a job at the University of Texas, Hook 'em Horns. You know what I'm saying? I represent. So now I work spend most of my time on a college campus, right? So what I felt before is now thrown in my face as a manifestation, right? These kids are exploited, right? So yeah, they get food, fine. You know what I'm saying? And I guess who feed them? Me, right? Yeah, they got somewhere to stay. Where they staying at? In the dorms where I work, right? You know what I'm saying? Cool. But the amount of money that comes in there from ticket sales, liquor sales, merchandise sales for their likeness and for this free education you're talking about is just not there. They're not there for the education. That's why Jalen Hurts is going to leave Alabama to go to another school after he graduated so he can put himself out there. It's different in baseball. It's different in hockey. It's just one of those things when it comes to us that everybody wants a slice of the pie. And when I say us, I mean us as black people, right? So the 60, 70, 80% of people that are in these roles, and, like I said, hockey, you can go straight from high school. Baseball, you can go straight from high school. But now you got to be 3 years removed to go to the NFL. So they're not really there. There's no amateur system. right? So you're not there for the education. You're going to class, maybe once or twice. You taking these fluff classes. You're not really there. So people aren't really transitioning themselves into a role that's going to be beneficial for them, right? So what's my man name? The Vince Young. Vince Young got a job on campus forever. That's over $100,000 a year, just based off all the money he helped make for Texas. That's the reality of it, right? He don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He can come and go as he please, but that is their thank you for him being in that space and making the type of money he made for them. And what I didn't know was the University of Texas makes the most money in college sports, right? And it just got for the past 20 years, and it just got passed up by Texas A&M. We talking about $80 million a year, and you got people walking around here starving. They can't get certain things. They get the same amount of money. It's like $2,500 a year, bro.
Hold on real quick. Try, I told you I was gonna get him when you try. I fucking told you, nigga. I told you I was gonna get him, boy. What you gotta say about that, Tro?
Yeah, and you my brother, so we know how we rock. This is what it's about.
It's just I
Yeah,
don't know. That's
yeah,
just the way I see it. Like,
I feel you. But like, there's more to it, and like I get it, man. Education is important, right? But we can go into a whole nother story about how the college education has been crippling to our society because we changed the rules, right? They'll let you go to school, take your money from you, and give you a 4-year degree, but don't tell you that there's only 2 jobs in the whole state for what you just went to school for. Right? That's the reality. Like my homeboy, like I'm gonna join the army. Motherfucker, you could have did that shit $100,000 ago. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like you went all the way through school, got your degree, congratulations, and you went out there to get a job. You know what I'm
I
saying?
be feeling bad sometimes, man. I'm like, man, I hate that I went to country school. I'm glad that I went, but like the paying them loans and stuff, man. I'm like, man, I
Right.
just did something
And
else.
could you have got the job you got right now without your degree?
Probably.
Yeah. Right.
He could have.
Right. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's the lie, you know what I'm saying, that they tell, man, and they've taken the trades away from us, the things that are going to be there regardless of if you know what I'm saying, you go to college or not. You know what I'm saying? You better off being a plumber or an electrician these days, or getting in IT than getting a 4-year degree in history or African American studies or whatever that is, right? So you know what you're doing when you're coming to a program that large, right? So I'm not at Division 2 where you got a chance to become an accountant after college and you playing football for fun. These kids are coming to UT because they want to go to the next level, right? So it's basic audition and amateurism for, going to the next level. And the word, you know what I'm saying, student athlete was used so you couldn't sue. Right? That's the only reason why it even exists. It means nothing. Nothing at all.
But if you paying them, you think everybody gonna get a chance to show their talent?
No, absolutely not. Because cream rise to the top. That's still a rule. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so.
No, talk that shit you was talking earlier the other day, Tro. Fuck you talking about?
Let my barber Trail live.
Yeah,
It's
man,
good,
I've been
man.
waiting to get this
He got me
nigga,
in the
man. It's
picture.
like no, it's like no.
All right.
You
So
know,
what
Tro,
else,
I'm messing
man?
with my brother, man.
What else you gotta say about it?
Nah, that's all. I was just my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I don't really
He done.
So free education. I get it.
All
I,
right,
I wish it was that simple, man. And like I said, it's cool. But if you making $10 million off me a year, and what you're giving me back is 50, and you want me to say thank you and kiss your ass, I'm not gonna give it to you, right? You know what I'm saying?
Like if
It's
they
the
got
music
hurt,
business.
then was like they should make that a rule though. Like they should get something from that. Like if they the prospect or something and they got hurt, they should be able to get something from off of that. Like
Right.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Right, but that's why you're allowed to insure your legs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Insure your hands. Insure your
and
arm.
I was telling him how it's players that sit out of bowl games because, like Willis McGahee, who had got hurt in the national championship game,
And
and
drop.
right,
Yeah, right.
it's players that sit out because and take out these. Oh, I'm ready to sit out a year. You know, like the young guy from Clemson, the quarterback now. They were saying he could probably be the #1 pick. He got to wait 2-3 years to even enter
He's a
the
true
draft. Who
freshman.
knows what can happen?
Yeah, 3
That
years
amount of
removed.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
But
long time.
While we got Trelly on the line, let's talk about your man Luka Donovic. Is it Donovic?
Luka Doncic. Yeah.
He balling. He changing the game right now, man. He might be.
He rookie of the year.
Oh,
He might be an All-Star this year.
Yeah, easy rookie of the year. Where he at on the list? You know that All-Star shit popularity.
I'm ready to vote on. Yeah, I'm ready to vote for it. And how it goes? You got to vote now.
Yeah, you vote.
But no, your vote, the fans vote only do so much. I think it's the fan vote and like the players vote too.
No, the fan vote is for the starters. The coaches.
No, it's not even like that no more.
Oh, they changed it up.
The fan vote don't totally dominate the whole situation.
Oh.
Because it was people getting that voted in, like the Vince Carter when he was hurt that years and stuff like that. They changed that up a little bit.
Okay.
How long ago was it when Zaza almost made it started? That was
Right.
2 years ago, right?
Even them years when Yao Ming made it, and Yao Ming wasn't. Come on, Yao Ming over Shaq. Yao Ming was starting an All-Star game.
I don't even think he played.
Yeah.
And he made it.
But they had to change up even the voting as far as the players, because the players were voting for other players that was like bums on their squad and shit. Like that shit was getting out of control. Yeah, I had to get you on here though. Trelly, you don't talk that shit. Just talking later today, them bum ass Chargers, nigga.
I'm not even mad. I stopped watching. I already accepted it. When we went down 28-7, I was like, all right. Yeah.
How much you and Vi bet?
Let me get back on 2K. I bet Vaughn 50 too. I bet me and Vaughn bet 50.
That's all right. You just about to give him the 50 I gave you last week. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that 50 recycling. All right, bro. I had to hit you up one time though. Appreciate you.
All right, Trell. Love you, bro. Yeah, man.
All right, see you tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
All right, now it's back to me and you, dog. Let's get into it. Now, my brother hit me up, right? He said, man, we got to talk about this story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a young lady who's been in a vegetable state for 12 years, and she ends up getting pregnant and having a child without, coming out of being a vegetable and being in a coma, which is crazy. But this shit is really true. Like, I really had to Google this shit. I just pulled my fucking leg.
Yeah, he was like, lies. I said, no, bro, this shit real.
What the fuck is going on? You said the CEO or the he had to.
That's his best bet. You got to go, bro.
But you know what? That go back to me. It go back to me. How do you have sex with somebody who's not even there? Like I don't.
That's people's fantasies, yo. Like it's so funny. That's the same thing that happened on goddamn Kill Bill. Remember, dude was selling goddamn what's her name out? He was selling her out
while she was out.
What? Remember, she was in a coma. So dude jumped on top of her and she bit his lip off.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, man.
But just because you're in a vegetable state don't mean you still don't have body functions. Like, but it's deeper than somebody coming in there and having sex with her one night. Like, the baby grew. You know what I'm saying? Somebody noticed something was going on with her body because, one, it ain't like she ain't get turned over or washed for goddamn 9 months. You know what I'm saying? 10 months.
Hopefully.
No, you'd have had bed sores. Like, you have to be turned around.
Yeah, stomach had to get bigger.
Right. And then
so
somebody came in and went, oh shit, the water broke. And then, you know what I'm saying? She pushed it like that's crazy. I think she's still in a vegetative state.
And the baby came out not all the way healthy or,
Yeah, right. Well, there's that too. Because, I mean, what nutrients is the baby eating? You know what I'm saying? Other than being tube fed or whatever via IV.
It's fucked up.
It's just way too much shit for that, man. Like, those things just shouldn't happen, yo. Like, it was so crowd was walking past the CNN TV, me and my boss. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
When you hit me with that shit, I'm like, I told T, I said, man, I gotta look this shit up because ain't no way what my brother's telling me is true. When you sent me that shit, I'm like, ain't no fucking way.
Shit's nuts.
Crazy. But let's get to another thing you sent me, and that's I want to say her name wrong. Centonia Brown. Am I wrong?
Yeah, Centonia Brown.
Okay, this shit is crazy, bro. Break it down.
All right, so the young lady Centonia Brown, when she was 15 16? Years old. Okay. Yeah, 15, 16 years old. She was sex trafficking, you know what I'm saying? Old man, you know what I'm saying? Illegal prostitution with a minor, people having sick fucking fantasies, you know what I'm saying? Wanted to have sex with a little girl, and she killed him, right? You know what I'm saying? Kill her, attack her. But she went to jail for murder.
Well, she not only killed them, she robbed them and took the money to her pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked it up. I'm on my
Right,
shit.
right,
Right.
which is still a way of control, right? So there's so many levels of wrong to that, right? But she
Right.
should not have went to prison for 15 years of her life, to now be in her early 30s and just getting clemency granted to her. So somebody, finally said, hey, this is the right thing to do, right?
Right.
So that's absolutely nuts. But I'm glad she's getting out. I hope that she'll be able to tell her story and make a nice penny and hopefully get her
Book,
life on
movie,
track.
right? Book, movie, all that.
Yeah.
And she has some things, some programs and things that she's been working on while she was. First of all, she
Mm-hmm.
got her bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Or I think she had an associate's. She worked on her bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
I know she got a bachelor's degree while she was in jail. So she went through a whole reform thing.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot of reach out things,
Right.
a lot of positive things she's doing as an adult now. She hasn't let what she's been through as a teen be the reason why she can't be a better woman, and that's
Mm-hmm.
something we have to acknowledge and show her some love on, and praise her for the fact that she didn't let her early year situation affect how she went about the rest of her
Mm-hmm.
life.
Yeah.
Definitely a dope story. It's good to see she isn't home yet, right? She's about to be home soon,
August. She don't come home till August.
right? But it's good to see that she's gonna better come home and
Yeah.
do get a second chance at life, man.
Mm-hmm.
These decisions at a young age and the things you go through. I don't even. It's not her fault that she even was probably in a situation of being pimped and all that. You get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
definitely not a child's choice. More than it's fucked up, but she made lemonade out of lemons.
Mm-hmm.
Now as an adult, definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely something. And I hope she continues to be able to do what she has to do as far as the things she's trying to get done, and hopefully she can tell her story and maybe help other young girls in similar situations.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Any more on that, bro?
Nope.
Let's get to on a brighter note. The twin daughter from she's not really twins with the young boy or whatever, but from Blackish, Marcia Martin, at the
Mm-hmm.
age of 14 years old, is executive producing a movie, which is a comedy called Little. Which, from what I gathered from seeing it, was crazy was even before I knew that she was executive producing it, T sent me the clip of the movie, the little movie clip of the thing of the story is Regina King, who I love. No, not Regina King, Regina Hall. I love both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. Regina King's done a lot of big things too. We talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Regina Hall is an executive at somebody big time. They got Issa, the chick from Insecure, in it. She's feeling herself, whatever, and a kid puts a spell on her, and she becomes a preteen.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a funny movie. Something definitely we talking about taking our preteen daughters to go see. But at the end of the day, this young lady is executive producing it. And I've heard before even all this, I've heard a lot of good things about the kids off of that show, off of Blackish, of them being mature and just how they handle things. One of the young ladies who's Nas' goddaughter, she has the show Grownish, which I've grown to love and enjoy watching. And this young lady also has, who's the other, the younger daughter in the show, is at the 14 years old, executive producing a movie, which is fucking major, man. The youngest in history.
Yeah. That's dope, man. And like I love how when you grow up in that business and you know what you want to do and you're watching, you know what I'm saying? So like that's a part of your maturation and however that comes in your life is always good. You know what I'm saying?
And you see a lot of young kids who get this money and develop bad habits, whether it's they've said things about Macaulay Culkin. What's the little redhead girl? She's grown now, but she was mixed up in a lot of things as a teenager and as an adult.
Lindsay Lohan?
See those situations, and then you see a young black girl doing something like this, and it's beautiful to see.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Definitely. So I definitely look forward to seeing the movie. Definitely look forward to taking my daughters to see it. I hope everybody goes out and supports this. But it's a beautiful thing to see a young black child, soon to be teen, soon to be young lady, taking, not only acting, but taking it to the next level. Who knows what the sky's the limit for her at 14 if she's executive producing a movie. Ain't no telling what she's going to be doing when she's 20, 21, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. What do you feel about everybody squashing beef, man? You got Meek in the studio with the game. Everybody squashing beef and rap. Is rap better when it's a bunch of beef, or is it good now that everybody's on this type of time, whereas though they're working together and making music now, and the beef is not squashed anymore. It's not a major thing anymore.
I'm conflicted, man, because I grew up in the battle, you know what I'm saying, realm. So I liked beef records, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
because it drove what we was listening to, and it was real time for us, right? So you had somebody that was coming at somebody for something that just happened the other day, right?
right,
When before you're like, man, that motherfucker recorded this shit last year. You knew when this song came out, another motherfucker went in the studio that night and you was getting it, you know what I'm saying? Flex was dropping a bomb on you, right?
right,
Or Clue was putting on his mixtape, right? And it was coming out. So that sport of it for me is really fun. But I also like collabs. I want to hear a Game and Meek song. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to hear Nas and Jay. Like, you know
right,
what I'm saying? Like you still want to hear this because two beefing rappers and you care about both sides, or two of your favorite rappers, and they probably make a dope song together. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Do it together. Um, I'm not opposed to any of it, man. And as people get older, you start to mature through life, right? So certain things that used to be your triggers or bother you or get you riled up, it just don't do that for you anymore, right? So you
right,
start thinking about your legacy and getting money, and all of that stuff. It comes into play when you start touching your 40s, right? Meek went to jail. Why the fuck are you beefing with somebody outside of rap? You know what I'm saying?
right,
Or like taking this somewhere it is not, because those four walls and that cell is something else, man. So being a different person, like I like the way Meek is now, right? So all that sloppy shit that Nicki was talking up, they releasing his secrets. I'm like, go ahead, bitch. Meek is untouchable now with that shit. I don't care what the fuck she come out there and say. She could have
right,
said Meek ate my shit. It's not going to change the fact the Champions was arguably one of the best albums that ever came out. Period.
right,
Whatever. You being sloppy because nobody want to fucking hear your whack ass shit. And
right.
Queen was trash. I said it.
See, I think it's a thing where as though it's the evolution. You love the beef, and it's cool to be competitive and go at it for a little bit of time. Hopefully, don't nothing physical come out of it, and don't nobody do anything that's going to jeopardize their money. And then it's the rekindling and coming together and being able to make beautiful music together. So I think you know, the whole circle of life of it is the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Them beefing and then being able to squash the personal dumb shit and be able to make music together. So
Hmm.
is the beef beautiful? Yes. And then them being able to drop the beef and make beautiful music is
Yeah.
as well beautiful. And I think you need both. I want to keep rap competitive, but I don't want anybody to do anything that's going to jeopardize anything or fuck up money or fuck up the
Hmm.
mouthpiece. So if you keep it rapping, it's competitive, cool. And if y'all can squash it and make music together, that's good too. And if you keep a beef like 50 and Ja for all these years, then that's all right too.
Yeah.
But it's just what hip hop is, and it's a beautiful thing.
And I think if they were still both active rappers, they might have squashed something at some point. But they just not. So like, I'm not looking to see when you know what I'm saying, new Dry album is dropping, or the new 50 album is dropping
Right.
for that matter.
That,
It matters not. You know what I'm saying?
nobody should be doing
I
those.
want to hear Drake and Meek. You know what I'm saying? Get back in their bag. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, they make beautiful music together. Like, where the fuck is Big Sean? I need motherfuckers to be out here making music.
Definitely. Um, Us by Jordan Peele. Have you
Yeah.
seen the drinks for this? This shit look crazy.
Hold up, yeah, you frozen. I'm hit you.
All right.
All right, let's get at it. Us.
Us by Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Um, Jordan Peele's a fucking genius, bro. I really like what he's doing, artistically, right? So
Right.
just bringing the people he's bringing out and doing the things he's doing and pushing those envelopes, it means and says a lot, right?
Right.
Um, he could do so like to the one thing that he did with the movie, and then now he's able to put that out there and be who he is now is really really fucking cool, man. And it allows him to do so because he's had the success he had with the first joint.
Right.
So it's really cool, bro. Really fucking cool.
Yo, that shit looks scary than a bitch too.
Yeah.
Real shit. Like I respect what he's doing. It's original. It's not something that's even though we talked about him doing Candyman over and stuff like that, but it's definitely something that's original, something that feels fresh. Seeing that was like, damn, and I think it's a message in what he does too.
Yeah.
So I think that has to be addressed also. But I definitely think he's bringing in ushering in something new and something that's just been a bunch of remakes or everything that's really scary or really But I think it's something deeper than not only is it a scary movie. It seems to be things that are have a message in them that's hidden, and I think even to the point where as though everybody don't get the same message out of every situation, which even makes it thriller. So I just feel like he brings a freshness, something new, and then he's using all black cast, and he's not using not saying that she's not pretty because she's a very beautiful woman, a woman from Black Panther, that the female interest of Black Panther and all that. Her being on there, what he not going for he's not going for the most. And I'm not saying that they're not handsome as far as even the boy being a handsome guy or the woman being a beautiful woman, but he's not going for the cliche people. You get what I'm saying? He's breaking to me. He's breaking people and doing it that way and being original in that way. Whereas those are things where though, listen, I'm doing this and I'm using these people. You get what I'm saying? That probably wouldn't be the first pick for a lot of people. And man, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be something dope, man. I love what he's doing.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it, and I also want to see Glass, man. I finally saw Split last night.
Do you?
Yeah. Did you
It's
see
like
Split?
two. Yeah, I seen Split.
I just saw it last night.
All Philly shit too. I love to see Philly shit. I walked by when he bought them. When he walked, when he was going to go see to go find with the flowers where he would. I walked. That's 30th Street. I used to catch when I used to live in Germantown. I used to catch that drink every day. So it was like it was really. I love to see my city, shine in movies, and I'll watch it, but I don't think I'm gonna go to the movies. It's a lot of years in between, man. I mean, if you flip it right, then who knows? But I'm not sure if they're gonna do it right. So I'm a little.
I never saw Split because I didn't know. I like Unbreakable, so I
Right.
never
You
saw
didn't
Split.
know. You wouldn't know it was connected to the
I
end.
didn't to the end. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Exactly. What's on your mind? You got something that's grinding your gears?
Nah, Trell did that for me. I'm good.
You took care of that.
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
Let me see. What else I got on here? Oh, it's a new year. We going through things. You got your top five?
What we top five?
Top five rappers under 30.
Top five rappers under 30?
Yeah.
I can do that. Under
All right, I'm
30?
gonna go first.
Shit.
Yeah. Right. It's hard. You told me I can do that. I got my top five rappers under 30. Let me go to my book. Here we go. I wrote this down because that's what you do when you're doing a podcast. I don't know if my brother up on the
I'll
shit.
be writing shit down.
Okay.
I'm too old to be writing
My
shit
top
down.
five. F5. Jaden Smith. For some reason, I love that album. The album that he put out.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love Jaden Smith album. He got a lot of diversity. I was really shocked that I liked it, but I really bang with Jaden Smith.
I like Icon. That's my shit.
Right, but he got some other shit on there too.
Yeah, I heard.
It was definitely that shit. 4, Black Youngster. I like Black Youngster. He got this shit called But I Ain't Have My Gun With Me. I just like it. I like Black Youngster. That's 4. 3 is Cardi B. She's on the 30. Cardi B does her thing. Album, I'm not gonna say I can't say that it's my favorite album, but she rocks. She's getting better. She killed the Meek.
You definitely be listening to Cardi B by yourself, bro.
No, I don't. But
all right,
it's okay.
sounds good.
It's okay. Don't judge me. 2, Travis Scott. He's on the 30. He's wrecking shit. Travis, he's on the way.
You call Travis Scott a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. He does. I mean, it's hard to even when we talk about artists, who's a rapper and who's a hip hop. Just like the NBA. The NBA is a positionless league.
Yeah.
This thing right now is there's no everybody raps, everybody sings.
Def Squad, Def Lineup, with all that shit they be doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Number one. My number one artist under the age of 25.
Under the age of 30.
Under the age of 30. ASAP Rocky. I love ASAP. I've been had a thing for. Pause. I don't have a thing for him. I just fuck with ASAP Rocky. I like his shit. ASAP Rocky.
Last time fucking ASAP put out some shit. He put some shit last year.
It don't even matter. The shit that was before that fucking Goldie, fucking all that shit. He under 30. ASAP Rocky. Who you got? Let's hear your list, brother.
Nigga,
Right, you're terrible.
I ain't write it down. I'm horrible. That's
Fucking podcast.
so I'm gonna attack your list. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to
Go
fuck the
ahead.
podcast.
Go ahead.
I'm not listening to Black Youngster. I love Cardi B and everything she stands for. I wouldn't call Travis Scott a rapper, and I don't think ASAP Rocky rap anymore.
So nobody raps to the age of 25. That's what it come to.
No, I just don't think that ASAP Rocky is a rapper
So
anymore.
who raps that's under 25? Like, give me one person that's not on my list.
I like JID.
Who the fuck is that?
A rapper who come under J. Cole.
I figured he's a J. Cole nigga.
Yeah, I like rappers.
They saying J. Cole cooking up some shit.
Yeah. Is Kendrick under 30? Kendrick can't be 30.
No, Kendrick 31.
God
He's like
damn.
33. Yeah, all them niggas over 30.
Oh yeah.
What's crazy was I finally heard the 21 Savage drink with J. Cole on it, and I didn't even know that was J. Cole.
I don't like it.
It wasn't
A lot.
Everybody
Isn't that what
pumping
it's
it up.
called? A lot.
Yeah, a lot. How everybody pumping it up. I thought it was 21 Savage.
They swear J. Cole. I'm not a Cole fan, yo.
I am. I'm a Cole fan. Even the album that everybody say they don't like.
Pause. Let me not say. Yeah. Pause. Let me not say I'm not a Cole fan. I don't like new Cole. Right. I'm a Born Sinner guy. I definitely like Cold World.
What's the shit? The
Forest Hill Drive. I like Forest Hill Drive.
What's the Illuminati shit?
Huh?
Illuminati. What's
yeah,
the shit?
that's my favorite song.
I know.
You know Illuminati, my shit. You know what I'm saying?
He kill that shit. He kill that shit.
He bodied that joint.
He kill that shit. All right. Well, listen. We're about to finish. Before we finish, Freak Boy Jameis is Freak Uber Boy. They keeping him. How you feel about that?
I don't. I'm not a Bucks fan. Who gives a fuck? Did he play for Ravens? I don't care about none of that. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm a Ravens fan. Outside of that, I don't give a shit. Fuck Melo unless he's coming to the Lakers. Fuck Luka Doncic unless he's coming to the Lakers. Fuck Jameis Winston because we don't want him on the Ravens. I don't care about him. Fuck that coach.
Fuck Melo, and he bet not come to the Lakers.
Oh, he gonna come to the Lakers.
No, fuck that one.
If he in LA, he will come to the Lakers.
All right,
he should.
Before we go, something I feel like needs to be addressed that we haven't addressed is the Eric Reed getting all those drug tests. Now, those who don't know, Eric Reed is an NFL player who
safety.
He's a safety for the 49ers. He kneeled next to Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. He got 8 or 9 drug tests in a year, which is unheard of. Like the NFL was trying to find something on him, which is weird. Before we go, how you feel about that?
Oh yeah, witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him back in the league. That's whole slavery shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shut your black ass up or you won't be goddamn doing what you love to do and getting paid for it, playing this game, making these millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Stop making all these waves, Eric Reed. They said he lied about some of the drug tests too. They ain't have as many as he said he had, or he was just exaggerating that fact. But everybody know that shit crazy. The drug testing flips me out the most is the one with the punter. Remember the punter decleated the dude, picked him up and dumped him on his back?
Oh, they drug tested
They drug tested that motherfucker right after the game. That's the greatest drug test ever.
Oh, yo, he did clean him up.
Yo, that was probably the hardest hit the whole season.
Before we finish the podcast, I might actually watch Pacquiao and Broner. My girl want to watch.
No, stop blaming shit on.
Yo,
trash,
shit.
yo.
He said it to
my
me.
girl
like,
would listen to Cardi B.
Like,
my girl would have watched the fight. Man,
I was like, I want to watch it. Like, you want to watch it? I said, you watch boxing? She was like, I thought I knew her. All these fucking years.
I thought I knew her.
You know a motherfucker. So they said he watched boxing. I'm like, what? I thought you wanted to watch The Sopranos or something for a fucking couple hours. You probably watched the fight. Another thing. What was one more thing I had to say? What the fuck was it? Usher and Genuine. See, this is the shit I be talking about. Y'all niggas walking around with fake beards and dumbass hair. Like, these niggas, man, they both been suspect niggas anyway. Mm-hmm. You see fucking Usher hair?
Yes, I hope he's doing a movie.
You see Genuine beard?
I don't care about Genuine. I did see his beard. That shit is crazy.
Genuine
like he got a beard replacement surgery or something.
Why is Deion Sanders walking around with it like a baby fro?
Like midlife crisis, yo. Midlife crisis.
Yo, you see me with check my shit.
Everybody big can't come out like this, yo.
Right, you got a little hang time too. I had to cut my shit down, but it's cool.
Yeah, I gotta cut my shit down too.
Well, listen, man. I'm sorry. I know we usually do a lot of different. We know what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah, that's it.
No episode's gonna be the same. We might give y'all a trail shit. We might give y'all rail sneaker shit. We might give y'all. Hold on, before I go, I gotta do some personal shit for me. I'm about to start the Broadish Award.
The Broadish Award, yeah.
And my Broadish Award starts with fucking Soldier Boy.
What Soldier Boy today? I ain't even peeping.
Soldier Boy talk about. They talk about the comeback of the year was Tiger. I'm the comeback of the year. Nigga, where the fuck you been at? Nigga, you ain't been back since you. Soldier Boy, tell him the fuck out of here, cuz.
Tyree was in daycare when that song was out, yo. Stop living off your past. Like
he said 2018 was his year of a comeback.
What song did he put out?
I'm clueless.
Did he have music?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Tiger probably had to come back of the year while we talking about it. You know
right, that's what
that taste shit was dope.
Listen, don't do drugs. Soldier Boy told him.
He bugging.
He's Broadish, and the Broadish Award goes to
Soldier Boy. All right,
the Broadish Award also goes to me because I did some dumb shit out here. You gotta live your life and deal with your shit. So I'm dealing with my shit.
Yeah.
So I'm Broadish too. I gotta keep it a bean.
You gotta keep it a buck. Yeah.
I've been.
We'll address at a later date when the Jets cool. Yeah.
Right.
But it'll be a great topic, and I mean, like conversations need to be.
It's definitely something that has to be addressed on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm right, but I've been Broadish, and I should be spanked, and I have been spanked. So I want.
You want to publicly apologize? I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. Yeah. You really put me on the spot, like really.
I just want to say if you want to. I mean, we brought it up, so I just
I fucked up. I fucked up. I ain't fuck up, but I fucked up.
You ain't fuck up, but you fucked up.
So I had to get spanked, and I've been spanked, and I'm in my room now. I'm on punishment. Yeah. Okay, this is the end of that. Episode 27. I see y'all in a fucking week.
Yeah, man. Love y'all, man. Love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
Here, man. Peace.
Fuck you.